Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Your predictions came through for me halfway, waiting for the other half. If you believe it so, then so shall it be. It's got nothing to do with me. If you believe it so, then so shall it be. I just tell you what I see, and it's up to you to do the rest. But I'm really happy for you. 888 blessed, the blood mysteries, Edna, Ms. Russell, life coach, Sabrina, Ophelia, time and trends, Aruna, Lisa, Rashawn, Vanlina, Helena, Jam, Beth, Melly, I try to remember as many people as possible, but it's not easy when you have 100,000 followers. I can't remember everyone, but I do try my best. The contour room. Okay, so all right, guys. Hey, Chantelly. Am I saying that right? Hey, Nicole. Pia. So, the blood, you're on my list. So, I'm going to say a few things now so everybody who's coming into the room knows what's going on. God, give me the strength. All right. You do not need to tap the screen. I don't expect anyone to do that. Who's got time for that shit anyway? You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. Hey, Hova. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to do anything. If you're curious and you would like to get a reading, copy and paste your question. Even if you don't follow me, you'll still get a reading if my guides highlight your name. And if my guides highlight your name and I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. I highly recommend that you record your reading if you get a long reading so you can go back to it later on. I am still trying to download 3 of my lives onto my YouTube channel, but there's some technical difficulties with TikTok because my lives are running for more than 4 hours. So it's taking forever to upload it. Members and subscribers, members and super fans can ask me as many questions. So my followers, members and super fans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Super fans will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me. And I go live for my super fans 2 days a week. 1 day of talking. So yesterday I did my talk time with my super fans, and I think we learned a lot, didn't we, guys? Didn't we, my super fans, yesterday? I mean, I was on there for like 3 hours, just like teaching you what I've learned. And then so I do 2 days a week for my super fans, and one of those 2 days I just do readings. The others is teaching. Just everything that I've learned, everything that I found out, everything that I know I need you to know, and then you put it into practice, whatever you want to do. So during the course of my live, I am going to be saying these words for the new people that's just come into the room. I don't expect you to tap the screen. I don't expect you to like, share, or subscribe. I don't expect you to follow me. I don't expect you to be any of those things or do any of those things. If you gift me, love and appreciate you. If you tap the screen, love and appreciate you, but you don't need to do that. If you would like to be seen out of the 90 people in here, there are 3 options. If you don't follow me, you can only ask me 1 question every time I go live. If you do follow me, you're a superfan member, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. If you're a superfan, you get a guided message, and I go live every 2 days for my superfans. Over here, you can see on this side of the screen, I have 2 options. If you'd like a 5 card reading, it is the drums. If you'd like a 14 card reading, it is the gaming keyboard. That will get you on my list, and that will get you as much readings as you know, 5 or 14 cards. It's up to you. Again, I do try to post all of my lives on my YouTube channel. I've been doing that for 6 years. Sometimes there's technical difficulties with TikTok. So again, the reason why I tell everybody that you don't need to tap the screen or gift me is because I don't want abuse at the end of my live, where people message me and go, I gave you 3 flowers. I gave you 5 flowers, roses. Why didn't you read for me? Well, then don't tap the screen then, and don't gift me. Just ask your question and I just might read for you if my guides highlight your name. Don't mean to sound like a cunt, but I do have to say these words because I'm still getting like, why didn't you read for me? I tapped the screen. Don't tap the screen then. Never asked you to do that. Absolute love and light to you guys. If you do, appreciate it. Thank you, but don't do it. And the reason why I say this is because I ain't got time to sit there and tap the fucking screen. Who the fuck's got time to do that shit? No one. So I'm going to do the first 15 minutes for my followers. Once my alarm clock goes off, I will start catering to my gifters. The blood, you're the first one to get a reading, a 5 card reading. So once again, the options are here. You don't need to follow me to get a reading. Just spam the living daylights out of me. And if I'm drawn to you and my guides highlight your name and you're not a follower, I will make sure that I read for you, okay? That's how I do it, guys. I don't expect anything from you. If you want to get a reading, type it in. All right, let me cleanse our asses, because we all need a bit of a cleanse, don't we? Angels and guides and loved ones, you're close to me and my family here on TikTok, and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving light messages, please. In love and light, in love and absolute light. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready to get told off? 15 seconds, 15 minutes starts now. I'm going all the way to the top of the screen, and I'm going to read for the first superfan subscriber that I see. Let's see who is here. Anna. Is this truly the end with Alfredo after being together with him for 15 years? I've noticed that a lot of people are separating and breaking up. There is going to be some blessings. Oh, look what's on the table. I think it's over, sweetie. The death card indicates that you can go back together if you want, but nothing will stay the same. The death card ultimately is a major arcana card. It's fate and destiny. It means it needs to be over. The death card, major arcana card, represents big changes, endings, moving on, rebirth, and a transformation. You're dealing with somebody who's got immaturity, emotionally immature, not very good at communicating, and not very good at collaborating with you on some level. If you stay with this person, you'll carry a whole bunch of heavy burdens on your shoulders. It just feels to me like you're fighting the inevitable. I think it needs to be over. It feels like it needs to be over. It needs to be over, sweetheart. You're not going to be happy if you stay there. Nothing is going to change. Valerie, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Valerie need to know, please? In love and light. You don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to follow me. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you and you're not a follower, I will read for you. Members and subscribers, Mel, you're on my list. Mel, I got you, sweetheart. If you're not a member or a super fan, you can ask me one question on every live. Spam the living daylights out of me. Don't tap the screen. Don't like, don't share, don't subscribe. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. I feel like you need to do some meditation. The Hermit card is upside down, so it means you need to go within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. You have to get rid of this feeling of loneliness, repeating past mistakes, over analyzing and overthinking things, self-imprisonment, restriction, isolating, getting out of your own energy, feeling left out in the cold. I'm not enough, I don't have enough, maybe it's me. Archangel Raphael is with you, and there is healing being done underneath the surface of things, but you need to find balance, harmony, and moderation, and you need to start filling up your own cup, because you can fill up everybody else's cup and then you're going to have nothing left in the tank. Praagh, what does this week have in store for you? I love it when people actually ask me questions. Guys, use me. Ask me an actual question. I know that's a question, but like, get in there, man. Get in there. What does this week have in store for you? You might plan to travel, relocate, learn important life lessons, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new. You got to not let your mind run amok or run away with you. There's opportunity around money, work, collaboration, pay rise, promotion, or some sort of investment that will pay off. Stop giving too much and then receiving nothing in return. It feels like you need to start taking care of you and then don't worry about everybody else for like, I don't know, a week. You got to start taking care of you. You come first, everybody comes second. Kieran. What's in store for the rest of the month? Angels, guides, loved ones. What's in store for the rest of the month? You need to practice getting out of your brain. This is self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation. It's like the universe wants to move you forward, but for some reason there's a delay to it. It feels like you must have prayed, wished, and asked the universe for something, and then your doubt, your anxiety, your fears pulled it back. The star card is a miracle, but why is it upside down? It's like you need to light a candle, say a prayer, make a wish, do some manifestations, mantras, and believe it so, and then it will happen. If you're sending out a prayer, a wish, or a thought, and then you send out a negative thought or feeling attached to it, then what you're asking for is not going to come when you want it. It's going to come somewhere later on in the future. Time and trends. What messages is there for me for June, please? You guys, loved ones, what does time and trends need to know, please? In love and light. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Well, it seems like you need to learn to trust your intuition. Otherwise, you're going to create upheaval in the month of June. So the Tower card represents destruction, the crumbling down of your world, staying in a situation longer than you should be, staying in a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself, which will create uncertainty, not trusting your intuition. The High Priestess is the one who can see without seeing. And the High Priestess is upside down. She's not listening to her intuition. She's listening to her ego. There's supposed to be collaboration, partnership, and money coming your way. But I feel like that could come in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or the third of a month, depending on your energy frequency. There's a celebration and a social event around you. That is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy. B, any messages for July? Thank you guys, loved ones. What does B need to know? Any messages for July, please and thank you. What does B need to know? Make sure you're around people that love and support you. There is a celebration around you. Be around a circle of friends that uplift your soul. There's a younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. And it seems that you need to find some sort of balance and equilibrium. You need to do some, like, be patient, start filling up your own cup. The temperance cup is about self-control and be patient, because everything happens in divine timing. And it also seems to me like you need to have healthy boundaries from energy vampires and soul-sucking predators. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. Soul-sucking predators and vampires could be your children, your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle. It could be colleagues, co-workers, could be friends or your lovers. Anything that you need to know, trip. And your guides, loved ones, what do you need to know? This is going to make you think and walk away from things or people or situations that no longer serve you. There's going to be an opportunity for work, money, pay rise, promotion, a new investment, new opportunities that are going to be highlighted for you. At some point, you might be signing a new contract. It could be a new house, a new car, a new home, or a new job, depending on what it is that you're doing. But it looks to me as well that you could be collaborating later on with 2 or 3 people. So if those people ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point. But the 3 of coins upside down might be that you're overworked and you're overstressed out and you need to have a little bit of a break. And the universe will support you that through this trip that you're going on. Your guided message is the answers that you need are coming. So whoever is a super fan gets a guided message. Any messages for this week? Angels, guys, loved ones, any messages for Chris this week? You might need to take a break from work. You might need to take a break from someone, person, people. There is a divine counterpart around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Queen of Coins upside down is somebody who's working too hard and maybe needs to have some time off. There is a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family reunion in your energy. There's an opportunity for a leveling up of a relationship depending on the current situation that you're in. If you're single, somebody else coming in at some point. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your energy. The Empress card, again, is like there's abundance around you, but you need to take control of your situation. You might be doing too many things, and then the feeling of exhaustion. Like I said, the Queen of Coins is upside down as well as the Empress. It just feels like you need to find some balance in June. Believe in the impossible is your guided message. You might need to take a break. Anyone that has a delay in their energy where, like, you know, you might be like, say, why is people trying to call me? I'm not going to pick up. I'm working at the minute. So let's just say, for example, you need to have a break from work because your body is tired, and then all of a sudden you fall over and break your arm. Maybe that's the universe's way of saying you need to have a break. Slow down. Stop doing shit. Take a break. Take a break from the everyday. Learn to have a break. Learn to live. Learn to rest. It's not just about work and paying bills and making the money. When are you going to have time to take care of you? So that's why there's always trips and falls from what I've been hearing from my clients. Will I be able to travel to China next week? Will you be able to? I got a yes with this. I feel like there's good news, a message, an offer coming your way. Study, education, children. The only delay that can create a delay to the travel to China is your ego. You believe in something so much and you believe that there's going to be a delay and you believe that there's going to be a problem, and then you co-create the problem. Feels like there's healing in your energy because the 3 of Swords, which is heartache and heartbreak, is actual healing. Maya, what blessings are coming my way in the next couple of weeks? Well, what are you praying for? What are you putting your time, energy, and attention onto? What words are you speaking out into existence? Those would be the things that would be coming in for you. What do you believe in? What do you believe in so bad that you're calling in as your blessings that it will end up showing up? it depends on what you're asking for in terms of your blessings. Are you asking for money, stability, structure, a relationship? There's a young masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could meet him around work, study, education. Three of Coins talks about collaboration, teamwork, expansion, the leveling up of your work. Are you asking for pregnancy, the birth of a child, travel and relocation, trip, holidays? The best card in the deck. The Sun card is material abundance, joyous outcome, success and victory. So again, what are you praying for? Because whatever it is that you put your attention onto is what's going to end up manifesting before your eyes. That's how it usually works. If you focus on the problem is what you'll have. If you focus on a solution and you focus on the blessing is what you'll have. What are you focusing on? That's what your blessings are. That's what's going to come in the next couple of weeks. Did I get a raise during my review? Seems like yes. Something around number 8, days, weeks, months, the 8th of a month. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's a little bit of anxiety around you, or self-imprisonment, restriction. At some point, you might be walking away from whatever this is, and you might be finding something new into something a little bit more fulfilling. Pay attention to the blessing in disguise, because sometimes when we're trapped in our ego, in our thoughts, in our fears and our worries, we forget to see the blessing in disguise. Chantel, will my business be successful? Have you asked me this before? It will be as successful as you imagine it to be. You're the co-creator of your life. No one is co-creating your life but you. So if you think that you're not going to have a successful business, then you won't. I never knew I was going to have 100,000 followers, but I knew that I was going to have a successful tarot something. And there you go. I say yes, but your problem is that you are just drowning your emotions. You're probably thinking the worst case scenarios. This creates problems. It feels like you're going back and forth about it. Is my business going to be successful? Maybe it won't be. What happens if I invest into it and then something goes wrong? You're tainting the energy of success by negative ways of thinking. The fact that you're even asking me this question about your business tells me that you are in lack, and tells me that on some level you think that something could go wrong. So if that's what you think, that's what will happen. Conclusions are within reach. There you go. Believe it so, and then it will happen. Arona, will my ex Rickwan come back? Will your ex come back? Angel guides, loved ones, will your ex come back? Will your ex come back? Will your ex come back? For sex, if you allow this person to come back for that, that's what he will come back for. He's not going to come back because there's love. I feel like there's third-party situations, whether you know about it or not. There could be there's 3 females there. Could be other women, could be hanging around with his boys, really immature to some degree, egotistical, narcissistic. Your intuition is probably telling you to stay away from this person if this person's came back, but you're choosing not to stay away from it, and you want this person back. And I don't think it's going to be good for you, but you have free will because God blessed you with free will. So if I tell you that I don't think you should go back with that person, and you decide to go back to that person anyway, that's up to you. You're going to have some experiences that maybe you shouldn't have to go through, but your life, don't think you should go back there. Razia, what's coming for you? And guys, loved ones, what's coming for Razia, please and thank you. Money, pay rise, promotion, investment. You need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. You need to say what you mean and mean what you say. You need to stop giving all your money, your time, your love, and your energy to people who don't deserve it, because it will create a delay, even though there is new opportunities, because this is the hand of God giving you money, pay rise, promotion, investment. 3 of Wands is a lack, a delay, something slow to movement, because you are not saying what you need to say when you need to say it, or cutting out something that doesn't serve you anymore. Like, you could be saying all the right things and you could be acting all the right way, but your emotions are completely different from what you're saying and what you're feeling and what you're thinking. Is there any messages for you today, this week, this month? So the whole month. Today, this week, the whole month. So the whole month, Bex. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Bex need to know? Please, in love and light. Stop chatting crap. Stop saying negative things. Stop thinking negative things. Stay away from immaturity, gossip and chit chatter. Cut out things that doesn't serve you. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Study, education, children. You need to find balance and harmony and equilibrium, and you need to be patient, and you need to take care of yourself. Once you've done all of that, the universe is going to move you forward. So the Chariot represents taking action, no more procrastinating, the change, the journey, you name it. You also need to be around people that love and support you, and you need to reevaluate the friends that you currently have in your life. You might be surrounded by people that are smiling in your face and secretly stabbing you in your back. The Blood. What is your reading about, sweetheart, angels, guides, loved ones? This is a 5-card reading for the Blood. If you're interested in getting a 5-card reading, again, it is there. It is the drums. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 5 cards. Or I have a 14-card reading for the gaming keyboard. Sid, anything you can share about my future partner, husband? Is he near you? Yes. Could meet him around work, study, education. Could be older than you, embody the energy of an old soul. Somebody who's been through a lot of things. Somebody who's been through so much in their life that they're well respected. Could have their own business. Could be a traveler, is what I'm feeling as I'm connecting into your energy. The Sid needs to know. It seems like the universe will probably test you though. So they'll send another younger masculine your way. Same scenario as the last time. See if you're going to learn the lesson. A younger masculine will come your way, attractive, sexually orientated, and will teach you something. Are you going to fall for it? Or are you going to be like, I learned my lesson, I'm good? Are you going to pay attention to red flags or what? It feels like you need to get rid of any insecurity before you can get your future partner. The Ten of Swords talks about painful endings to a new beginning, new opportunities, a new cycle beginning in your life. But whatever ended and that was painful, it's done and over with, and you need to let go of sadness, insecurities in your energy. It feels like you're going back and forth. You could meet this person around work, study, or education. You're definitely going to be tested because the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords talks about deceit, lies, betrayal. I'm deciding to leave the younger masculine alone. So you know who I'm talking about. And you know that you need to end it. Because it's going to end in cheating, deception, lies and betrayal. So you're focusing already on a new masculine when you are just deciding to leave the young masculine. So the older masculine who you're supposed to be with is nowhere, is in your energy, but you're not going to have this person anytime soon. You haven't dealt with what you're dealing with now because you just said you're just deciding to leave the younger masculine alone. Don't jump into something else until you've dealt with what you need to deal with. Okay? Simple as that. Juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth about something. The need to find equilibrium is what I'm seeing in your energy. Eventually, you'll have your marriage. This is a marriage card. It's a divine counterpart. It's a soulmate, but you need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. This talks about traditions, talks about marriage. It talks about a higher form of commitment. Anchoring your reading is a wedding. He's in your matrix, but I don't think you're ready for him. Like, I'm not looking to go into a new connection and look for my future partner if I'm just deciding to leave a younger masculine. Because it means your energy is kind of spread on some level. And you have to learn to be on your own between 3 to 6 months to a year, maybe even 2 years. Get your shit together. Get rid of the fluids that you receive from the person that you were with. I don't care if it's spit or the joy juice. Yeah, get rid of that energy from your physical body before you even think about starting another relationship with somebody else. Cleanse the vessel of the other energy. So do you have a partner? Yeah. Is he in your energy field? Yeah. Is he going to come in anytime soon? No, because you still have to deal with what you're dealing with. You're only just deciding to leave this person, the younger man, which I showed you. Deciding means I'm still with him, but I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to leave him or not. I feel like I am going to leave him, but I just haven't left him yet. So decide and then cleanse the energy 3 to 6 months to a year, and then the person will come in, because you'll be mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally ready for this person. Mel, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. I have 2 options for readings if you want to bypass everybody in the room. 5 cards is the drums, and 14 cards is the gaming keyboard. Mel, devil dog. Lady J, you're on my list. You're so welcome, honey. You know what you need to do, and that's probably why the other half of your thing hasn't come in yet. Because you still got some unresolved things that you need to deal with. Devil dog, please, for the love of God, tell me you're not at work, or your battery's dead, or your phone died, or you're driving along the streets. Don't get a reading, guys, if you are busy. Devil dog, Melly. I'm going to do a general reading for you, Melly, until I can see your question. Angels, guys, loved ones, what does Melly need to know, please, in love and light? You're so welcome, love. Anytime. Melly. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Melly need to know, please, in love and light? Melly, I can't see your question. Moderators, please watch out for Melly. Melly, what does Melly need to know? Melly, I feel emotional about something. I don't know if you're drowning in your emotions, Melly. Can my moderators type up Mel? Can my moderators type up Melly, and then I'll pin it up, please, so she knows that I'm talking to her. M-E-L-L-I, devil dog. Can you write that down so I can pin it up so she can see that I'm talking to her? The 5 of Cups talks about sadness, lack, loss, emotional discomfort, feeling lonely, regret, abandoned, or unloved energy. 5 of Cups. Grief, loss, abandon, unloved, lonely energy. Any of my moderators in here? As I'm connecting into your energy, I don't know if there's something that you need to cleanse, clear, release, or cleanse, clear, let go of, or release, Melly. I also feel like you might be in 2 minds about something, or you might have to make a decision or a choice about something. 2 of Swords always talks about trying to make a compromise. Should I stay or should I go? To say or not to say, to do or not to do, and then the need to find balance or equilibrium. This is you. You got your blindfolds on, you got the 2 swords up, ready for like you're in fight and flight mode, and it feels like you need to make a choice or a decision about something. Can somebody write devil dog, please? Hold on a second. Okay. I'm also seeing number 2 in your energy, devil dog, Melly. 2 in your energy. So things might shift and change in your favor in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or the 2nd of a month. I'm also seeing love in your energy. I've posted a lot. I can't see it. All right. So TikTok is probably filtering out your comments. Maybe you can add some emojis onto it. Email it to me if you're able to, if you have a specific question. My email address is on the main page of my TikTok. It feels like there's going to be some sort of love or new beginning around you. Jessica, you're on my list. It feels like there's going to be some sort of new love in your energy. Love, higher form of commitment, the birthing of a child. It seems in your energy, new opportunities or new beginnings coming your way. I am seeing that. I'm seeing healing being done underneath the surface of things. I am also seeing that you need to have healthy boundaries. So there could be people in your energy that could be testing your patience. I don't care if it's family, colleagues, co-workers or friendship. Wait, somebody just said they sent me a drum. Let me check. Yes, I got you. Nicole, I got you, sweetheart. Nicole, I got you. I got you, sweetheart. I got you. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, Devil Dog, you need to have healthy boundaries, implement healthy boundaries, persevere, keep moving forward. And I'm also seeing that there's something, finances, and I'm being connected. Okay. Around finances, around the finances part of things, there is expansion on here. Are you being conned? All right, hold on. Maybe that's where the healthy boundaries energy is. So shit. Maybe that's where the healthy boundaries energy is. Have healthy boundaries. I am seeing collaboration and partnership. I am seeing 3 people in your energy. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I am seeing that energy around you. So yes, you are going to have to be mindful about the people that you're with. Let me just sort out my cards and then I will answer that question. So you want to know if you're being conned. What does your intuition tell you? What does your intuition tell you? Are you being conned? I got a no with this. Just trust your intuition. And then I've got the 3 of coins. No, and then yes. Well, I got a no here. I don't think you're being conned. I've got the 3 of coins with another look. So with the first set of cards I got with you, there's collaboration and partnership, expansion and teamwork. And then you've also got the 3 of cups, which represents celebrations, being around the right people. And things will be activated between 2 and 3 days, weeks, months, or the 3rd of a month. I didn't feel any conned energy when I was reading for you earlier. And I've also got the Ace of Cups, which talks about emotional contentment and new beginnings. Healthy boundaries need to be implemented. And the healthy boundaries is just protecting your energy from other people. Don't talk about your business to anybody. I see your fluctuation with the yes and the no. And that's why you're saying no and then yes. This is back and forth energy. I am seeing that. But ultimately, the cards on the table doesn't look like... There's no 7 of Swords. There's no Devil. There's no Tower card. So I don't feel like I'm like really worried about it. I don't feel like I'm worried about this being conned energy. Doesn't feel that way. So I hope that helps you in some way. Sorry about that. I didn't see your question, so you got to keep posting it up. Hope that helps you in some way. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question if I'm drawn to you. I will read for you even if you're not following me. If you're not following me, you can only ask me 1 question every time I go live. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like. Members and super fans can ask me as many questions as they like. You're so welcome. You can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Super fans will get a guided message with every question they ask me. And I go live for super fans 2 days a week. Right. Lady J, once I'm done with my list, I will cater to people who are not following me and I'll go back to the screen. But if you want to bypass the 95 people in the room, I have two options. It is 5 cards for the drums or 14 cards for the gaming keyboard. Lady J, what can I do for you today? Angel guides, loved ones, this is for Lady J. What does Lady J need to know, please, in love and light? Is it a general or is it something specific? Am I adding more stress to me? I'm going to ask you that question, and you already know the answer to your question. Do you think you're adding, Lady J, more stress to you? What do you feel when you ask that question? It's what I've been wanting. So now you've got to ask yourself that question. How much do you want it? If you want it that bad, it shouldn't be stressful at all. It's hard to decipher as a reader whether you're adding stress to you or not. If this is something that you love and that you want to do and your soul is calling you to do it, how can it be stressful? No, you're not adding more stress to you, because according to you, from what I can see, it's what I've been wanting. What are you worried about? Could you explain to me what you're worried about, just out of curiosity? Because whatever you are focusing on in terms of worry, that thing that you're worrying about is going to come into your energy field and it will sit right there with you. So what exactly are you worried about? And you guys, loved ones, what does Lady J need to know? There is nothing stressful with something that I love to do. It's a part of my soul's work. It's a part of my mission here in the physical world. I love it. I want to do it. How could that be stressful? What do you need to know? What does Lady J need to know? Look at the first card that's come into your energy. Ace of Wands, the hand of God. I haven't been in school environment for some time. Isn't that more exciting? Isn't that more exciting though? Oh my God. Oh my God. Ace of Wands is the hand of God coming out of the cloud, giving you excitement, new opportunities, creative projects, lessons, adventures, just new opportunities for growth potential and learning. I've got 3 masculines around you. People that you could learn from. People who would admire you, want to collaborate with you, romantic energy around you. Don't care if you're married. It doesn't mean people don't fancy you. There's 3 masculines in your energy. There's going to be an opportunity for you to have boss mode energy, because the Emperor is a woman that thinks like a man. You're a woman that thinks like a man, because the Emperor represents power, strategic, logic of mind, making plans, born to be a leader, taking control of your life, being empowered, and having that, again, bad boss mode energy. The 2 masculines around you, creative projects and passions, ideas coming your way when you go back to school, something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling, that's going to come your way, and you're going to be like, oh my God, this feels so good. And not only do you have the Ace of Wands in your energy at the beginning of your reading, you've got the Ace of Cups. Aces represents new beginnings, new opportunities, emotional contentment, the blessing in disguise, the hand of God giving you a blessing, the hand of God giving you a wand to co-create whatever you want to manifest in your life. What are you worried about? Don't understand. If it's something that you love to do, why would I as a tarot reader go, yeah, there's something to worry about it around it, even though it's what you love to do? It's going to move you out of rough waters into smoother waters. New adventures, excitement, necessary changes needed to be made in your energy field, a transition, relocation, or a move. Do I feel like I have to worry about this? Not with the Ace of Wands in the beginning and at the end. No. Why can't people go into something with a new set of eyes and stop bringing your old self into the new energy? Don't bring the old self into the new energy. You disrupt the new energy in your life. You want to make something good happen. Focus on what you want. Stop focusing on the problem, or stop focusing on what you don't want. It's bullshit. Everybody always focuses on what happens if something goes wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. And then when the thing that shows up in your face will go wrong, then you fucking wonder why it happened, because you made it happen. Don't understand why people don't know that. When I used to focus on debts and bills, like clockwork, I'll get debts and bills through the post. I said, I'm fucking sick of debts and bills. I'm going to focus on checks. Yeah, checks. And I started getting checks. Change your mindset. Change the way you talk, change your emotions, change your feelings, you change your life. It's really, really, really simple. Jessica. And guys, loved ones for Jessica. What does Jessica need to know? Please, and love and light for Jessica. If you'd like to bypass everybody in the room, I pinned it on the corner of the screen. You've got 2 options for readings. 5 cards is the drum. 14 cards is the gaming keyboard. 14 cards is 10 tarot cards. Disney, you're on my list. What the hell? 14 cards is the gaming keyboard, 10 tarot cards, and 4 oracle cards, guided messages. I can see somebody in here saying, am I on the right path? You're asking that question because something doesn't feel right. If something doesn't feel right, it means it's wrong. Jess, where are you? Do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. I don't expect you to tap the screen, like, share, or subscribe. Just copy and paste your question. If you don't follow me, you can ask me 1 question on every live. Jess, are you here? Jessica. TikTok might be filtering out your comments. Copy and paste. Add some emojis. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Jess. I think the great thing about me is that I don't do 1 card readings. Even if you don't follow me, you get 4 cards. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is with Jessica. What does Jessica need to know? Jessica, you need to get out of your own way. You got 4 cards that fell out. Jessica, you need to stop self-sacrificing your happiness to please somebody else. You need to stop. You need to stop. The Hanged Man represents not looking at your situation from another perspective and the need to do it. The Hangman represents that you'll always sacrifice your time, your love, your energy, and your money to please somebody else. And the universe is telling you, you need to get out of your own way and you need to stop doing that now. You need to put yourself first. You come first. In fact, Jessica, you need to say what you mean and mean what you say and be the bad bitch, which is what the Queen of Swords is. She's logic of mind, self-sufficient, brutally honest. She can be icy and cold and stoic because this is the time for her to be icy, cold and stoic. Jessica, I'm seeing a pregnancy around you. If it's not you, it's within the family. This is about pregnant with ideas. This represents absolute abundance. This represents this Empress's boss energy. So you are born to be a leader, so lead. It feels like if you're in a job that you don't like and you're not satisfied with where you are, there's more abundance waiting for you. I'm also seeing the World card, which represents that you're in the midst of learning really important life lessons. The World card is the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation, the completion of a goal. The World card does ultimately, Jessica, represent endings and new beginnings. The World card represents that you've come here into the physical world to learn important life lessons and to move forward and to move past it. Don't commit yourself to too many things, because you might feel like you're taking on too much responsibility and you're trying to assist and help everybody, and this could create a problem. However, the Seven of Cups for me also indicates one door closing and another door opening. Anchoring your reading, there's money around you, Jess. So this represents collaboration, partnership, brushing up on your skill set, brushing up on the Three of Coins represents teamwork, collaboration, brushing up on your skill set, and it represents money and finances. You might even want to go back to school and study again. Your cards look great, Jess. I really hope you're here, and I really hope you haven't missed it, because don't pay for a reading, guys, if you're busy, because I'm not going to go through it again. You're going to have to watch the live on my YouTube if it downloads. But it feels like there's so many blessings and so many options and so many opportunities coming your way. And I feel like you've got all of these ideas that you want to give birth to. So don't hold back. Let go and cut out things that doesn't serve you. Cutting out things that doesn't serve you, Jess, could be cutting out self-defeating beliefs about yourself, negative way of talking, people that no longer serve you. That is what that energy represents, Jess. Nicole, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Nicole need to know, please, in love and light? Is it a general? Is it something specific? General finances. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading, I have two options. 5 cards is the drums. Gail, you're on my list. And 14 cards is the gaming keyboard. Highly recommend that you record your reading. I do try to post all of my lives on my YouTube channel, but I'm having technical difficulties doing so because I'm going over by like 4 or 5 hours. All right, Nicole, what does Nicole need to know around general and finances? What do you need to know around finances? It feels like there's going to be a massive shift in your energy, a change, an ending to something, and then something new coming into your energy around in your life in general. I am seeing the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords talks about an ending, painful ending, hitting rock bottom, but it also represents now that there is an ending, there's a new beginning. Prisla, you're on my list. I feel like you need to accept certain things and accept and be ready for change. It feels like you might have been stuck in the mundane or stuck in a way of thinking or stuck in some sort of energy frequency, which now the universe is telling you it's time to surrender, release and let go and be more optimistic instead of pessimistic about your future. Like, be more optimistic about what's to come in your energy. My God, love, it's too good. There's an older masculine around you. If he's not there yet, he's coming in at some point. The Emperor talks about you being a woman that thinks like a man. The Emperor talks about a man coming into your energy. Could be older than you or embody the energy of an old soul. The Emperor talks about you being in your power. The Emperor talks about strength. It talks about being strategic. It talks about leadership. It tells me that you were born to be a leader, Nicole. So lead, yeah? I'm seeing victory, success, and recognition in your energy. This is boss mode, bad bitch energy. This represents that you're going to be awarded for all the good work that you have done, Nicole. Yeah? So when you're like at work or you're at school and you're like, when are people going to realize the work I've done, who I am? It's like, you don't have to worry about that. Because everything that you're going through is not for nothing, it's for something. So you got this. I'm seeing a wedding, celebration, homecoming, family reunion in your energy. I am seeing that as I'm catering, as I'm tuning into your energy. Celebration, wedding, homecoming, family reunion, or partnership. I am seeing that there's going to be some sort of celebration. You're going to see 444 everywhere you go. So if you haven't seen that number everywhere you go, you're going to start to see it everywhere. And again, this could talk about a time frame. This also represents that you need to rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, and find some sort of solitude. When you got the 4 of swords in your energy, it means the universe is asking you to rest, renew, solitude, and recover from all of the things that has happened thus far. Anchoring your reading, this is why. Because everything that you've prayed, wished, and asked for is going to come to fruition, right? Ace of Cups is babies, the birthing of a child, marriage, proposal, a higher form of commitment, soulmate energy. This is around you. And this is something that you have consciously or unconsciously tried to manifest into your life. So what's going to happen is now, all you got to do is get out of the way. Get out of the way so that the universe can give you what you're fucking asking for. Because the only person that can block your blessings is... it's not me. I can't block your blessings. It's not your mum or your dad or your children, your auntie or your uncle. It's you. You're the only one that can block away your blessings. So a lot of power, a lot of new opportunities, a lot of creative energy, and a lot of emotional fulfillment coming your way, my love. Question is, are you ready for it, or are you going to fuck it up by wrong emotions? Disney. Hope that helps you in some way. Angel guys, loved ones for Disney. What does Disney need to know? Please, and love and light. I'll do a general reading. Where there you are. All right, honey, I got you. Please let me know what messages I need to know that I'm not aware of. Daughter, son-in-law, finances. Oh, that's a loaded question. I'm not really sure which one to focus on. Do I focus on your daughter, your son-in-laws? 5 cards. Finances, it's a loaded question. What? Anything specific you want me to focus on? Daughter, finances, son-in-law. Oh, look at the card that came out. Finances for them, victory, success, blessings, recognition, awarded. Somebody's going to end up being the boss, the manager of the company, one of them that they're working for. Of course, I do one-to-one readings, yes. Email me. My email address is on the main page of my TikTok and on my Instagram. Once I receive your email, I'll send you all the details via email of how I do my readings and how much it costs. And I'm cheap. I shouldn't say that, but I am. I'm like cheap. The only block with finances with your children, the only block to the blessings or finances of your kids is that you or them are having problems, worrying, nightmares, worrying about it, anxiety, depression, stressing out, grief turning into depression, anxiety, nightmares. But there is a victory around it, and the only thing that can block the victory is your energy frequency of worry about finances, their worry about finances. And you imagine 3 people worrying about finances in regards to those people. That's a whole bunch of fucking worry energy lingering in the air around finances, around your children. So the way I see it is stop fucking worrying about it and let the chips fall where they may. Is your anxiety or your fears or worries going to speed up the process of making it everything abundant? No. All you're going to do is energetically block the blessings and finances and money. You really need to watch what you say. This is like immature talk, negative ways of talk, gossip and chit chatter, talking about bills. I know this because I've done it throughout my life. How am I going to do that? I slept on the street. How am I going to feed my child? I know what it's like to be on the street. So all I'm saying to you is look at the blessings. The worst case scenario is ending up on the street and not having a roof over your head, not having any food in the fridge, not having any heater, right? That's the worst case scenario. So don't ever forget that count your blessings. Tell them to count their blessings because they have more than most. And they probably have, the homeless person on the street is looking at those two and thinking, I wish I had what they had. So always count your blessings, because when you're in gratitude and you count your blessings, what the universe does is open up a portal for more blessings for you to come in. You have to, there's a wedding around them, celebration, homecoming, family, reunion, something to celebrate later on down the line. Tell them to fight for what they want and what they believe in, remain on top of their game, be their authentic self. And it seems to me like the money and finance is probably going to be around your daughter. Like she's going to bring in the big bucks, because the Queen of Coins represents self-sufficiency, financial gain, boss mode energy, the jack of all trade, domestically skilled, wise with their money, wise with assets. So it feels to me like this, the girl in the scenario is the one that could build a solid foundation. Energy flows where your attention goes. So if my energy is flowing to worry about finances, then that energy will create that energy of not having enough to make it even bigger. So do I want to worry about money and finances? No, because I know that the universe is going to provide for me and I didn't even need to worry about it. If I can get myself off of the streets, you're going to be just fine. Trust me, everything is going to be fine. You're good to go. Just focus on what you want and stop focusing on what you don't want. That's what you're going to tell the kids, right? Right. Gail, angels, guys, loved ones. It's not me that you have to believe in, sweetie. You got to believe in you. You got to believe in yourself. Your children have to believe in themselves. You have to believe that everything. Tell them to think about the worst case scenario in their life. Hitting the depth of hell, never thinking they're ever going to come out of it. And then bam, that happened like 5 years ago and I'm absolutely fine. There's always a way. Always. Gail. Angel guides, loved ones, Gail. You're so welcome, honey. I'm planting the seed for you to believe in God, universe, and divine. I'm also planting the seed that you don't have to worry about anything because everything is going to be okay. I'm planting the seed and letting you guys know that we are souls having a human experience and we're all going to die. I did. And then I came back. 4th open heart surgery, 9 hours long. Ripped open my chest for 9 hours for the 4th time. 31 years old. Told my parents I was going to die when I was 10. 45 years old. Come on. Life is the matrix. We're just plugged into the matrix and then we're all going to go home where we originally came from. Don't worry about it. Will the money owed to me come from the military in process? Sorry, is it in process? Will the money owed to me come from the military is that in process, Gail? Is that currently in process right now? All right. I don't think it's going to be that. I'm not saying that you won't have the money. I'm not saying that you won't have the money, but the money owed to you is not going to be that. Because it seems to me like you're owed a shitload. And it might not, it might just like touch the surface of things. Gail. It might not be that. What does Gail need to know, please? You're going to get yeah, you are owed. And I don't care how the universe gets you this money. And it doesn't have to be through the military. I'm owed a lot. Yeah, and you're going to get it. 100%. It could be some from the military and then other things. Like, I always tell my people, look at that. I always tell my people to get a scratch card or a lottery ticket. You never know. The last person that I read for, I told them that they're going to have shitloads of money. And I told them get a lottery ticket or a scratch card. And I did post it up as a review and a testimony. And she was like, Anna, I'm a millionaire. She was like, Anna, I'm not even a millionaire. I'm multi-millionaire. And I posted it up as a review on my TikTok and my Instagram. So I always say to my people out there, my brothers and my sisters, you ain't got nothing to lose. A $5 scratch card and get what? 5 million? Go for it. So I'm seeing that the money is going to come to you, and I am seeing that it is coming your way, and it doesn't have to be by the military. Look at that. There's a man giving you the money. There's stability and structure, financial gain. There's prosperity in your energy. It doesn't matter how it comes to you. The hand of God is going to give it to you. This is the hand of God coming out of the cloud. Have hope. Be optimistic about it. It doesn't matter how you receive the payout. You're going to get it, because the Queen of Coins and then the King of Coins is in your reading. So there is going to be help, not just from the military, but it's going to come from all different avenues. And that's what you need. And it will be consistent, and it will be a nice flow of it. So you continue to focus on that energy, because there is a new beginning coming your way. But with this sword, you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, worries and fears, or stressing about it. You could have the most positive attitude. You wake up in the morning on the right side of the bed, and then somewhere deep down inside of you, you're thinking to yourself, is that going to happen though? I wonder when, where, or how. That's a doubt energy. Capricorn, so am I. We got this. We got this. Capricorn does have a tendency, though, to be like really pessimistic and like fight and flight mode, ready for the next battle. It took me a long time to get here and say, chill the fuck out, Capricorn. You need to chill out. So there is, look, travel, holiday, relocation, taking a leap of faith, new adventures, new beginnings, new opportunities coming your way. I've got two masculines around you. So I've got a younger masculine and an older one. Lovers or friends, people that you could be collaborating with, people that might give you information that you need. Honey, look at your cards. These are all your cards. There's not one bad card on the table. So whether you get it from the military or not, it is going to come to you, and in a big way. You've just got to say what you mean and mean what you say, and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. It seems to me like you're going to be collaborating, or there's a lot of important people coming into your direction. There's a lot of people that are going to be a part of this thing that you need to have in your life. I love you too, honey. Your cards are brilliant. And by the way, you're supposed to have your own business. I don't care if you have a full-time job. You need to have a side hustle, because the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Swords. Oh, you do? Okay. There you go. She is a self-sufficient woman. She is smart. She is self-sufficient, domestically skilled. You are self-sufficient, domestically skilled, the jack of all trade, very intelligent, very smart. No one can pull the wool over your eyes. Don't fuck with me kind of a woman. I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you. Don't worry about it. Just have fun in life. It's not all about work. And somebody was saying to me, like back in the day when I was like applying for jobs, they would, my brothers and sisters would say, how much are you getting? And I would say, I don't know. And they're like, you really just don't, it's not about the money. It's like, I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I want to enjoy my life before I die. Because like I said, life goes by in the blink of an eye. 1 minute I'm 19, next minute I'm 45. I have no idea where my life has gone. Like, guys, stop focusing on the wrong things, man. Antoinette, you're on my list. Focus on the things that you want, people. Stop focusing on the things that you don't want, because that is going to manifest before your eyes. Gail, I hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you, honey. Love and light to you. Prisla. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading, I've got 2 options. 5 cards. If you want to bypass the 79 people in the room, 5 cards is the drums, and 14 cards is the gaming keyboard. If you'd like to get on my list, I have 2 options. Finances update, Rizwan. Angels, guides, loved ones, financial update for Rizwan. What does Rizwan need to know, please? In love and light when it comes to finances. General finances. What does Rizwan need to know, please? General and finances. All I know is that the update that you're looking for, there is some sort of disconnect or lack around finances. Are you trying to be optimistic about money and your thoughts are going, be positive, Rizwan, everything's going to be okay. And then a part of you is going, something's going to go wrong. Lack mindset, I'm not enough, I don't have enough, maybe. Well, stop doing that then. Fuck's sake. How are you supposed to manifest your wish fulfillment in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th of a month? And you're going to see 999 everywhere you go. If you keep on doing this energy, you're not going to have your wish fulfillment in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, the 9th of a month. And that's the time frame for you, by the way. So it's wonderful that you're talking about money and an update about my money and how I'm going to get my money when you're in the lack mindset. I'm going to teach you how to manifest and how to manifest in the right way. So this is how you manifest what you want, people. First and foremost, you have to think about what you want. Do you have an amount of money in your head? I do. I've got like £4,444.44. So that's the number I see in my head when it comes to money. Now I think it. And then I see 444. I want to look at the number 4. I see 4 everywhere I go. So not only am I now thinking it, I'm actually saying 44444 everywhere I go. And then I start seeing it as time. I start seeing it in a license plate number. I see it on the bus. I see it on a window with a phone number, and it's all the 4s. So now I've thought it and I'm seeing it and I'm saying it. Now my emotions have to align to it like I already have it. So you have to think it, say it, feel the emotions of what it would like to have that in my bank account. And then I have to be in sync with it. So now that my emotions, my thoughts and my feelings and my words are now in sync with the thing that I'm trying to manifest, it will come in 4 hours, in 4 days, 4 weeks or 4 months, depending on your vibrational frequency. Do you get it? So there's no point in going, okay, universe, I really want this financial stability. And then your mouth goes, something is going to go wrong. I'm sure there's going to be a delay to it. And then your heart's going, you're going to get it. It's okay. And then your gut and your other parts of you are going, something's going to go wrong. Fight and flight mode. I'm going to have to work too hard. When, where or how. You're not in alignment. You're all over the fucking place. So the universe is now that you're sending out all of these signals are going, what the hell do you want? We don't know what you want because you're saying you're going to have it. And then a part of you is going, you don't. You ain't in alignment with your shit. So if you're in the lack mindset, I don't have enough, I'm not enough, when, where or how, feeling left out in the cold, you're going to block away your blessings, and the blessings is what you have because it's in your energy. 9 of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, material abundance, good fortune coming your way. The only reason why there's a fucking delay to it is because you're fucking acting like you don't have it and that your prosperity is somewhere over there in the future and it's a day away. Then it's always going to be a day away, isn't it? I'm already trying to give you the awakening, the judgment card. Hello, Archangel Gabriel. This represents the wake-up call, clarity, the final decisions, knowing what your life purpose is. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. Stop talking about your problems and stop talking about your business and start talking about all the things that you're trying to manifest in your life. You don't even have to talk about it. Talk to your bloody self about it. Look what's coming your way. Ace of Cups, emotional contentment and the blessing. All you got to do is say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations and people. Be logic of mind. Be strategic. Calculate every move that you're doing and stop procrastinating and take action on the shit that you need to do. That's what I do. I'm not a talker. I'm not going to just talk. I want to walk. So stop talking and do the walking. Love and light to you. You know I love you, but you need a fucking kick in the pants. Antoinette. Align to your shit. I am abundant. I am healthy. This is my mantras every day when I wake up. Healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. I'm abundant. I'm a magnet for love, money, health and happiness. I'm abundant. I'm a magnet for love, money, health and happiness. Bam! I get like 5 clients from across the world and I'm like... I don't even have to worry about it anymore. This is how you have to be. If you ain't in this energy, then you ain't in alignment with what you're praying, wishing for, asking for, manifesting. you'd like to get a 5-card reading that I just gave to Rizwan, and you would like to have me have a go at you for all the shit that you're not doing, it is 5 cards for the drums. Or you can have a 14-card reading, and then I can really lay into you. So you can choose. It's at the corner of the screen there. Antoinette, is Mike missing what we have? I thought you were going to say, is Mike missing? What the actual fuck? Is Mike missing what we had, and are we meant to reconcile? I don't want to use these cards anymore. I'm done with it. I love you, but not right now. Okay, let me use another set of cards. Here we go. Is Mike missing what you had, Antoinette? And are you supposed to reconcile? And guys, loved ones, is Mike missing what you had? Yes, but he's not changed. He's exactly the same. Immature, cutthroat, brutally honest. Yes. Are you supposed to reconcile? No. If you reconcile, you're dealing with the same bullshit. Nothing has changed. Heavy burdens, carrying heavy burdens. He carries heavy burdens in his energy field, making you feel a certain type of way. Ain't nobody got time for this. And I have to say this as well. Be careful of what you're wishing for, because you're going to end up getting what you are wishing for. And then a couple of months down the line, you're going to look at what you've got, and then you're going to be like, I don't like it. Like, I have this client that I've been reading for 5 years, Elia. And she said to me, I really want a director position. And I go, okay, you've just manifested it. A year from now, I give her a reading the other day. And then she was like, I'm really unsure. I don't know what to do. Da, 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 da. And then I go, what are you worried about? And she was like, I'm being offered a director's position. And I go, didn't you fucking ask for it? So the universe is literally giving you what you've asked for. And now you're what? You're scared? You're worried about it? Shut up. Dive in, man. What's wrong with you? Don't ask for something, you get it, and then go, oh no, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. Shut up. Enjoy it. You're getting your blessings. Stop fucking worrying about it. For the love of God. All right, here we go. Antoinette. So I gave you answers to your questions, yeah? Right. What's going on here? Mike and you. So, does Mike miss you? Yeah. Has he changed? No. If you got back together, are you supposed to reconcile? No. Because it feels like the energy just doesn't feel right. Feels like there's an immaturity attached to this person. I don't care. Look at that. It's come again. I've shuffled the cards and look, it's come out again. So let's talk about it. You've got another masculine coming your way, Antoinette. And if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You could meet him around study, education, work, depending on what it is that you're doing. It just feels like the person that you're dealing with is money orientated and really immature and really slow to movement on some level. Yeah? Slow to movement, money orientated, really stubborn, just wants it their way and not your way. And it just feels like, oh, so it totally makes sense, does it? That doesn't sound like somebody that I want to be around. Be careful of what you wish for, because you're going to get it. Now, you can wish for this person back, and all you're going to have is heavy burdens. Look, it's come out again, anchoring your reading. No changes there then. What I am seeing in your energy, it's all about him. So why would you want to reconcile with somebody who only is narcissistic and care? This is what I don't get about you people here. What's wrong with you lot? You can see all the red flags about the person in question, and yet you still want to know if this person in question who focuses on themselves is thinking about you, and you want to know if there's going to be a reconciliation with somebody who only thinks about themselves. Why are you wasting time and energy on this? I don't get it. So the 9 of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. Be careful of what you wish for. Going to the gym, having a physical outlet, taking care of your health, and stop fucking wishing for something that you're going to end up regretting in the end. You need to get to a place of peace. Yeah? 4 of Swords. Peace. Peace of mind. Danny, you're on my list. What do you want now, Danny? Danny. I got you on. 4 Four of Swords, rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, solitude. You need to have a peace of mind. You've got a marriage or a soulmate coming your way. This is a karma card. Libra. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. Good karma, the balancing of the karmic scales, the signing of the important document, new opportunities. A man who's going to love you and who's going to be worth your time. There is another masculine around you and you have a karmic contract with each other. So you have important lessons to learn with each other. Like clear out the old energy so you can be prepared for that one over there. Because I feel like the one that you're currently talking about is heavily burdensome. I don't like it. Sorry. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra in your energy. Time to move up and time to move on. Danny, what the hell do you want now? Thanks, guys, loved ones. This is my Danny. What does my Danny need to know now? Hi, Danny. What's up, girl? What you want? What you want? Oh, God. Oh, Lord of mercy. Right, Danny, get over here. Anything specific? Is it a general? What do you want to know? Talk to me. This is a 14 card reading. If anybody's interested in getting a 14 card reading, I'll pin it on the bottom of the screen. General incoming. All right. So a 14 card reading, which is the gaming keyboard, is 4 oracle cards, which is a guided message, and 10 tarot cards. So that's 14 cards all together. I think I need to go for a pee. I think I might have just wet my pants a little bit. Ooh, I need some incontinence pants. Okay, here we go. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, are you talking about money as income or what's incoming? What's coming in? Is it income as in money or what's coming in? Sorry. It's probably really obvious. What's coming in? Okay, thank you. So the first thing that I'm seeing is have an attitude of gratitude. Okay, have an attitude of gratitude. And the reason for this is because when you are grateful for what you already have, the universe will open itself up and start giving you more things. Okay, there's a need to surrender, release, and let go of something, because I just heard tell her to release, tell her to release. I don't know what it is that you need to release. Fear, anxiety, worry, uncomfortability, uncertainty. Lucky you're on my list. Uncomfortability, uncertainty. There's something that you need to let go of. I'm also hearing you're going into goddess energy. Oh, hell yes. I don't know if it means that you're going to be like changing your hair, changing your style, going to the gym, working out, a glow up. Lucy, you're on my list. I'm also seeing like, forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Surrender, release, and let go of anything that you're holding. I've been working out. I lost the stone. Can you believe that? Me, the one who eats at 3 o'clock in the morning and like eats chips and steak. I was like, what the fuck? This can't be right. I lost a stone. What the hell? So I am seeing, Darla, you're on my list. I've got 2 people in front of you, Lucy. So I'm seeing like there is like something that's going to awaken within you. I'm seeing travel, relocation in your energy. I'm seeing, what the fuck? Oh, hold on a second, guys. Why can't you just here you go. Just come in. Oh fuck. Do you know the number? Hello? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm so excited for it. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. What is my PIN number? Oh, shit. I forgot what my PIN number is. Sorry, guys. I gotta help peeps out. Sorry, hold on, Danny. One moment, please, guys. Sorry. Fuck a duck. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Patience is a virtue, okay? Why do I have to have 3,000 pictures? Fuck's sake. I need a fan up in here. My armpits are sweating. Sorry, Danny. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. Please just wait a minute. Where is it, you fucker? Sake. Yay! I got it. Sorry. Give me 1 second, please, darlings. All right, back to you. So what was I saying? Yes, so you like going to the gym, working out, have a physical outlet. Don't tell me anything. When is it Father's Day? Oh, my dad died last year, so can't celebrate that, can I? I'm going on a holiday with my dad and my uncle Father's Day to Aruba, first trip. All together, so excited for it. That is something to look forward to because I feel like I'm exhausted, I'm tired. I'm seeing travel and relocation. I'm seeing that you're going to get on a boat or something like this, getting on a boat. I keep seeing 27 and 13. Mindfulness is key, is what I'm hearing. Mindfulness is key. I keep seeing 2 as well. 222 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen that number everywhere, you're going to start to see it everywhere. I'm also seeing butterflies everywhere. In America, it's Sunday. I don't know if there's Father's. Is that the same for the whole world? I'm not really sure. All right, what do you need to know? Do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? This is a 14 card reading, guys. Please be patient with me. Okay. This is the time to get rid of any fears or worries, getting out of the lack mindset, to reevaluate everything that you no longer need. Butterflies are my grandmother. I just heard butterflies everywhere. That's what I just heard. So with the 5 of coins, it's like when you go on this trip or starting the energy building up to this trip, let go of any worries or fears or uncertainty or anything that is lack in your energy. Restore your energy is what I'm seeing. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's going to be a lot of energy blessings coming your way and things. It's like when I'm looking into your energy, the 4 of Swords represents this is a time to rest, to purge everything that you don't need. Now, we've got Jupiter in our energy. So for everyone walking on the world, who's here in the physical world, when I did the Vedic astrology, I saw Jupiter in our energy. And Jupiter is always the energy of expansion and prosperity and the spiritual guru. So when Jupiter is in our energy for everyone walking on earth, I mean, the month of May and the whole of the year has been quite intense, right? So this is the time here in June that the energy will start to lighten up because of the energy of Jupiter, and it will start to lighten up. So you have to make sure that you're enjoying every moment because life goes by in the blink of an eye. So rest, recover, recuperate, solitude, peace of mind. This is about you like glow up. Because when you've got the Queen of Wands represents confidence, self-assured, changing your hair, working out, feeling good in your own body, being more free-spirited. The Queen of Wands will get creative ideas when she's out there. inspired. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions, because the moon card represents, just because you can't see things, it doesn't mean it's not there. The moon card represents, writing in your journal, paying attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities, paying attention to repeated numbers, seeing the butterflies, the ladybirds. This is the universe's way of communicating with you. So make sure that you're dream journaling, I would say. I'm seeing an older masculine around you. It's like with you, I feel like there's so much work and no play. And there could be opportunities to collaborate with somebody, or you could meet somebody around that energy. This also represents like a partner. So it could be a lover, a friend, somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. I'm seeing opportunities for ideas to make money, even when you're on your trip or even when you're not. Yes, I work a lot. Well, now this is the time for you not to think about work, but I doubt that's going to happen. When you got the 9 of coins, the 9 of coins represents, self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures. It means that you have to make sure that you take care of self, take care of your persons. So when you come back from your trip, you can activate the ideas and all of these ideas that you have. There is an opportunity for collaboration and partnership. Are you in a relationship? Are you with someone? Are you single? Engaged, yeah. You could collaborate, with your partner later on down the line. Collaboration with your partner, father, uncle, all of the above. Because I got partnership, collaboration, inspiration coming your way. Fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. The Lover's card is a divine counterpart and an opportunity and a choice coming your way. So much to look forward to. There's only one card in your reading that I do not like. Just one. Don't worry. 5 of coins. Don't worry. What are you worrying about? Nothing to worry about. I got the weasel as your guided message. It says, be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, your ears, physical feelings, what is happening inside and all around you. So pay attention, right, to those feelings, those emotions. You've also got Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Did we? I wouldn't know. I can't remember everyone's reading. Look at that. You've got Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. So a lot of magic stuff is going to happen to you. Something to look forward to. Look at that. Abundance, finances, wealth, and prosperity. The fruits of your labor is going to pay off. Detach, right? This is about you going on holiday, having a break, taking a break. To manifest your desires, release attachment to the outcome. Don't get caught up in overthinking or doubt. To attract love, work on yourself. You will attract the right person to you. Set intentions and detach. Law of attachment is about trust, surrender, rather than control. Love it. Again, so much to look forward to. So that is a 14 card reading. If anybody's interested in getting a 14 card reading, it is the gaming keyboard on the bottom of the screen, or you can get a 5 card reading, which is the drums. All right, who's next? Danny, I hope that helps you. I love you, honey. Have a great holiday. Lucky. Angels and guides and loved ones, if we're lucky, what does Lucky need to know? Please, in love and light. Lucky, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Will my husband get his work permit this month? Angels and guides and loved ones. Will your husband get a work permit this month? Get the work permit this month. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me. If you do not follow me, you can ask me one question every time I go live. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives, during my lives. Only members and superfans. Superfans will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me, and I go live 2 days a week for my superfans. I think there's going to be a delay to the permit, sweetheart. A delay. Eventually it will come. But for me, I feel like there is going to be a little bit of a delay because the energy, there is going to be a blessing here, but it will come in a little bit later on. I just feel like there's going to be a delay to it. Right, let's get into the reading. Like a backlog of work, a backlog of papers. You know, those stupid excuses that they give. Oh, we weren't able to give it out on time because there's a backlog of, you know, visas or whatever that we have to do. This is the energy around it. All right, here we go. Just like you need to know, please, around this situation. Just like you need to know, please, around this situation. Yeah, there's a backlog. There's going to be other issues around it. And it's not going to be anybody's fault. It's just like the Seven of Swords is always a disruptive energy, problematic energy. So it might not be this month, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I don't see that. I don't see it's never going to happen. It's just that there's going to be some sort of a delay to it is what I'm seeing. The Seven of Swords is worse than the Devil card, in my opinion. I've been reading since I was 16. I'm 45 years old, so I can say whatever I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, there is a delay here, okay? I'm not saying it's never going to happen. There is a delay. Like, there's going to be a hidden element around it. You're going to be like, why is this taking so long? Why are they not responding? What is going on? Something is missing. So the moon card always represents unseen. Like the moon will distort the energy around you. You can't see everything clearly, but it does feel like everything will happen in divine timing. I also feel like the Three of Coins. So it will happen. It's just a matter of timing. The Three of Coins is about help. The Three of Coins is teamwork, collaboration, brushing up on your skills, and it also represents money because the Three of Coins is money. I'm also seeing that your partner also needs to be careful of what he says because your husband is probably speaking negative energy, like so there's a delay, this is going to take too long, what's going on here, why is it taking, this is like negative emotions or feelings attached to the situation that you're talking about. But then I've got the Judgment card. This is Archangel Gabriel, who will out-trump all of these cards. So this is the wake-up call, knowing what your life purpose, getting clarity on the situation. So it's going to happen, but it just might not be this month that you're asking about. There will be a backlog or a delay, but it will happen. It's like divine intervention will step in. That's an angel right there. So divine intervention will step in and healing needs to be done. Take it slow. Take your time. Everything is going to happen in divine timing, not your timing. I always say if there's a delay to something, it could be saving you from a fate worse than death. I know that's so, oh my God, that's so intense, but it's true. It is true. Lucy. Lucy. Angel guides, loved ones, Lucy, general. What do you need to know, please, in love and life? I thought you was going to ask me a specific question. You're so welcome. All right, here we go. What do you need to know? Lucy, what does Lucy need to know? What are you holding on to, Lucy? You're holding on to something. I got the Devil card and Ten of Swords here. You're holding on to some sort of anxiety, sadness, depression, worries. You keep thinking about all the things that happened in the past. Ten of Swords is a painful ending, releasing, letting go, surrendering it. It ended really badly. I don't know why this is happening. This energy can turn into something toxic, addiction, obsession over someone, obsession over a subject, a situation. So it's not a general reading. Okay, so it's not a general reading. You would like to know what your husband feels about you. Whatever your husband feels about you is toxic. It's not good. It's negative. It's wrong. It's The energy is painful endings, hitting rock bottom, feeling stabbed in the back, you and or your husband or both of you together, it turning absolutely toxic as hell. This card represents, the Devil card represents addiction, obsession, manipulative, sexually bound, sexual lust, greed, envy, manipulative energy, codependent on you, you codependent on him. It's all toxic. What does he feel about you? He doesn't miss you. Does he want to sleep with you? Maybe. Yeah, probably. And then like sleep with you and then walk away? Yeah, probably. He's coming out as young, immature, and yeah, I know, because you always ask me about this. Every time you get a reading, it's about your partner. Every time you get a reading, it's about your ex-husband or your husband. Broke up 3 years ago, lately getting on. We spent Friday night with him. Yeah. Don't be fooled by spending time together. You can get back with this person if you want, but nothing has changed. It's still going to be toxic. It's still going to be low vibe. It's still going to be, he's coming out as a young knight, immature, sexually bound, sexually orientated, money orientated, maybe needing your help around finances or money, the equal balance of give and take. Okay. So nothing will change then. Look, I was with my baby dad for 10 years. It took me 20 years to get over him. I wasn't married to him. I was only with him for 10 years. And it's not going to be easy because I have a child from him. Only now I can look at that situation and go, thank fuck for that. So you can love him as deeply as you want. And that's fine. And it's going to be really hard. It's not meant to be easy. He doesn't want you then. I just said to you, he wants to sleep with you. He wants to sleep with you. And you are more than you. It's up to you. You can go and sleep with him if you want, but sleeping together will just make you yearn and want him even more. When you sleep with somebody, you mix juices, you mix energy, and then it's really hard to expel the energy. That's why I don't expect you to get over it soon. You can get so many readings from me, but it's not going to change how you feel. You can ask me about him, but you're going to have to just ride the waves until you move past it. There is nothing else. If you're willing to give him that, so he only wants sex, that's what you're saying. Oh, he doesn't want to get back with you. And if he did, it would be toxic. I mean, all I'm saying to you is it's up to you. You have to make a decision. Him or you. Who ended it? Did he leave you behind or did you leave him? Whatever scenario it is, there was a breakup for a reason. I get what you're saying. My mum divorced my dad after 28 years. A sick child, had to raise 4 kids on her own. He's not bothered. You got the devil card. You got the devil card. So if you was to so he cheated on you. And he'll probably cheat on you again because the devil card is sexually orientated. And so, yeah. You want something that's not good for you. And excuse me, but after a double mastectomy, he cheated. So I left him. I don't know what you want me to say. He sounds like a keeper. Like, you need to learn to value yourself. You need to learn to value your body. You need to learn to value that you're worth more than that. I mean, you could have died in a situation like that. And while you're nearly dying and having this surgery, he's busy going fucking somebody else. I don't fucking think so. So you want to get back with him because you love him so much and he treated you like a queen? That's up to you, sweetheart. That's up to you. But I think you need to be like, boy, bye. Fuck off. But I can't tell you what to do, Lucy, because you've got free will. It's your life and you got to do what you got to do. You can have an experience with him again if you want. Will he cheat on you again? Yeah. This is your life. You do whatever you want. But if you were my sister, I would probably give you a couple of slaps and be like, are you fucking all right? Like, no. That's what I would say if you were my sister. And then I'd be like, you him or me? That's what I would say. So I don't know what you want me to say to that. I get it. I love him. I've been with him. I stayed with a man, yeah, that beat the shit out of me. Cheated the shit out of me. And I thought that was love. I thought that was love. Oh, he beat me because he loves me. And I need to just abide by the fucking rules. Yeah, he cheated on me, but that's okay. I'm going to stay with him anyway. What a dickhead. If Big Anna could tell Little Anna, Big Anna would beat the shit out of Little Anna and be like, you dumb. Look, it doesn't matter what his true intentions are. He could pull the wool over your eyes because he knows that you love him. So if he was to go, Lucy, I love you. Let's work it out. And then you'll go, oh my God, I love you too. Let's work it out for the kids. Let's give it another go. And he'll go, yes, babe. Yes. And then he'll fucking cheat on you again. Whose fault? You've created that scenario because you've given him, he knows you love him. So he knows he can snap his fingers and have you back just like that. No, thank you. Darla. Angel guides, loved ones for Darla. What does Darla need to know, please? And love and light. If you're interested in getting an in-depth reading, I have two options. I have 14 cards for the gaming keyboard. And I've got 5 cards for the drums. Darla, get over here. Angel guides, loved ones. What does Darla need to know, please? And love and light. Darla. You have toughened up, sweetheart. And don't you fucking forget that. Don't you ever forget that. He doesn't deserve your skin, your conversation, your time. He doesn't deserve any of that. You can love and light his ass and send him on his merry way. Moving forward from a long-term situation. Thank God, Darla. Thank fuck for that. Good for you, honey. All right, so moving forward from a long-term situation, any love or partner coming in? Love or partner coming in for Darla. Angels, guides, loved ones for Darla. What does Darla need to know, please? In love and light. All right, here we go. After Darla, I've got no one on my list. If you would like to get on my list and you want a 5-card reading, it is the drums. If you would like to get a 14-card reading, it is the gaming keyboard. If you do not follow me, you can ask me one question. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. Copy and paste your questions. Spam the living daylights out of me. Tina! Hi, honey. I got you, boo. All right, Tina. Darla, an extra card's come out for you, sweetie. Let's see what's going on. All right, you said you left the situation. I see deception, cheating, lies, and a betrayal. Deception, lies, betrayal, cheating, broken heart energy. I don't know what happened in the relationship, but the Seven of Swords for me is the worst than the Devil card. Do you know why the Seven of Swords is worse than the Devil card? Because the Seven of Swords, no, let's talk about the Devil card first of all. The Devil card is toxic, manipulative, codependent, addiction, greed, compulsion, all of that. Okay, great. The Devil card is toxicity, yes. But when you are facing your demons and the Devil card is in your face, you could tell the devil to go and fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of my energy. I rebuke you. Yeah? But the Seven of Swords is somebody actually going with free will, in their own free will, choosing to hurt you, to betray you, to cheat on you, to lie to you. That's like somebody actually knowing that they're doing something wrong and they're going to fucking do it anyway. That's even worse than the Devil card, because the Devil card is like, listen, I don't want toxicity in my life. I cut out negative, toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people that no longer serve me. I cut it out and I make this choice to cut out toxicity. That's the Devil card. But this is somebody choosing to hurt you with their own free will. Fuck that. So deceit, lies, and betrayal, you're saying all of that. You're going to get married again. If you want to. That is. There is a soulmate coming your way. There's somebody who's probably been through that same sort of energy as you've been through. And they're going to know about deceit, lies, and betrayal. So that's something that you guys would have in common. And this is somebody that will give respect because they want that respect as well. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, make sure you're healing insecurities. Do not go into a new relationship, Darla, with old insecurities. That's what my best friend said to me before she died. I mean, that bitch was an optimistic when it comes to love. Me, I was like, fuck love. I don't want love anymore. I think all men are shit. That's how I was. I'm not that way anymore, guys. I have healed my bullshit. So it's like, bring it on, boys. Let's go. So all I'm saying to you is make sure that you're getting rid of uncertainties, insecurities that no longer serve your energy. And you cannot go into a new relationship with old insecurities because the new person isn't the same as your old person. Unless you're not learning the lessons and you're not paying attention to the red flags, then that's going to be a problem. It feels like you're going back and forth about love. I want it. Do I? What happens if I do have love and then all of a sudden somebody breaks my heart again and I give all my love and time and energy and then I get hurt again? Who gives a shit? Love and love until you die, man. Who cares? If somebody breaks your heart and hurts you and you feel like you've given everything, oh, well, you'll get over it. We did the last time. Fuck me, man. Heal again. All I'm saying to you is, in this world that we are living in, we are humans we are souls having a human experience. We're here to love, be loved, give love as much as we can before we die. And then when we cross over to the other side, God's source will say, look at that. You gave your heart and you loved real. And that's all that matters, because love can heal all wars. So love and love and love. And if you get broken and somebody damages and breaks your heart again, who gives a shit? You'll get over it. We'll be okay. We'll survive it. We did the last 1,000 of times that we got fucking hurt in our lives. We're going to be just fine. So you got at a crossroads, going back and forth, going, I want it, but I don't want it, but I do, but I don't, but I do, but I don't. Fucking dive in, man. Just go in for it. Go for it. Do it. Because look, whether you want it or not, tough shit, you're going to have a soulmate. This is a wedding, a soulmate. This represents family, reunion. You might meet somebody at a celebration, a family party, a social event. This is the wedding. So you do have a soulmate. And look, he might be older than you or embody the energy of an old soul, the emperor. You're going to get the respect and recognition that you deserve in terms of a relationship. But don't jump into... Somebody said to me, Anna, the way to get over a guy is to get under one. And I was like, that doesn't fucking work for me, man. Now, I've been there, tried it, and it's like, what are you doing down there? It's just not working for me. Leave me alone. You get to find your power, because the Queen of Wands, you're beautiful inside and outside. You need to have a physical outlet, go to the gym, work out, glow up. This is what I see in your energy, because the Queen of Wands, I tell you, unfortunately, the Queen of Wands is beautiful inside and outside. And when the Queen of Wands is the Queen of Wands, who is free-spirited, confident, and self-assured, she attracts a lot of energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. That's because you're a healer. The last card that came out for you, and you got extra card, is victory and success in and around love. I've been single, Darla, for 14 years. Less waxing on my asshole, less shaving, fucking amazing. Don't need to shave my legs that much, also very good. It's like, it's so, you know, when you get to that place where you've just been on your own for such a long time and you're just like, should I get into a relationship? Fuck, I'm gonna have to shave my legs, wax my asshole, fuck that shit. And then you start to be like really fucking independent and you're just like, let's have a quick thing and get the fuck out. Bye. Am I ready for love? No. Do I want some nookie? Sure. Do I need to have somebody in my bed all day, night, all day long and have to cook and clean? Fuck that shit. Heal what has been broken. Pave over the cracks of the broken heart. Moving up and moving on. That's what we need to do. But again, love, love, love again. I can love if I want to, but I'm too busy loving on me. And it's so good, oh my God. I can do everything myself. But then girls, we already know that and we probably do it better. Okay. Yes, I'm there right now. I'm on my own, busy. Yes. That is exactly where you're supposed to be. That is exactly where... Dima, you're on my list. All right. Honey, take it slow, man. Because having somebody in your energy disrupts the flow that you're in. And I'm like, do I want there to be a mix-up in... No, I'm not ready for it. No fucking way. You're going to be just fine. And believe me, when you least expect it, you're going to attract your soulmate. Your soulmate is going to be in your energy. Thank you. Appreciate the reading. And we'll just stay open. Stay open. Love, love hard. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready. No, not doing it. I think the last time I waxed my crack, I couldn't get up because my back was... I froze it into the position, the frog position. And I was like, oh my God, I can't get up. I was like, what the fuck's happening? I can't get up. Oh my God, my back's broken. And I was like, never again. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Waxing the crack. Fuck that. I'm not joking. I literally was on the ground and I was on that position for such a long time. I was like, oh my God, I can't get up. I'm froze. I'm frozen into this position. Somebody has to help me out. And I had to twist my body in a really weird way. And then I had to fucking lift my arms up with the bed. And then I finally got up like this. And then you could hear, and I was like, oh, was that worth it? No. Hell no. Tina, get over here. Angel guide, loved ones. This is for Tina. What does Tina need to know, please, in love and light? Tina. Laughing out loud. Somebody said, be careful. I didn't know. It was like, you know, my body wasn't oiled up enough for me to, you know. Adrian, you're on my list. For me to get up. Tina, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. What is your reading about? Should I send the money back to AL? Then what do I need to know? All right. The first thing that I'm feeling, without the tarot cards and without your oracle cards yet, because I always like to look at the oracle cards later on, is... you need to take care of yourself. You're a healer. Honor and trust your feelings. Codependent obsession on something, trying to control something. Restricting or blocking the energy. Whatever situation, scenario you're in. You got to let something, you got to remove something from your energy. There's an indecision around you. I've got Gemini around you as well. I keep seeing 5 and 2, 5 and 2. I feel like something about social networking, information coming your way, Archangel Michael, divine intervention in your energy. Should you send that money to AL? You little cunt. Sorry. Don't like flies. All right. Should I send money back from AL? I say yes. On some level, it will give you some form of peace. That makes sense, Tina? Don't know what this is about. I don't know what this is about. But on some emotional frequency, you'll find some level of peace. So yes, do it. Just do it. Anything that you can do in your life to give you a sense of peace, do it. Guys, loved ones, what does Tina need to know, please, in love and light? It's like you going back and forth about it. Which direction is the one that's going to give you more peace? I've got a soulmate around you as well. A divine counterpart, a soulmate. Are you in a relationship? If you're not in a relationship, there's a soulmate coming towards you. You could start out as friends and then be secret lovers. Kissing up in the loading bay. You never know. I'm just talking about what happened to me. Any excuse to talk about that. All right, here we go. So, if you're currently single and not in a relationship, I do have a divine counterpart and a soulmate coming your way. There's some sort of emotional, like so many things going on. So many pots that you might have to dip your feet into. If it hasn't happened yet, it will. A door's going to close and another one is going to open. The Seven of Cups always talks about commitment issues. Like trying to commit to one thing, doing one thing and then another and taking your time. One door closes, another door is going to open. Opportunity for lessons. Everything that happens to you in your life is not a mistake. Everything that happens to you in your life is a reason. It's for a purpose and for a reason. It's for the evolving, the evolution of your soul. So these are things that need to happen in your life so you can not make the same mistake again later on. There's a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. Communication, clarity, and truth is coming your way. There's also a need for you to say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations. There is expansion and collaboration and partnership, trip, travel, a holiday. The Three of Wands always talks about commerce, teamwork, travel, your own business, opportunity for business, adding on to something in your business. You need to get out of the lack mindset. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. Maybe it's me going back and forth about something, feeling disconnected from something. And it's like you can connect back into the energy as long as you can get out of your own way. Things are going to shift and change for you in 5 days, weeks, months, or the 5th of a month. You're going to see 555 everywhere you go. And 5 in numerology represents change. The Five of Cups talks about feeling sad for somebody, picking up on sad emotions of somebody. It represents loss, regret, abandon, feeling alone, unloved, or again, if this is not your energy, you absorbing or picking up on somebody else and the need to let that go. Everything that you've planted is going to come to fruition because this is the fruits of your labor. Reap what you sow. 7 of Coins. 7 of Coins, again, is about be patient because everything that you've grafted for and worked hard for is going to come to fruition. But be patient. They're showing me number 7 as well. So between the time frame of 5s and 7s. So if you are low vibrational, things will start to unfold for you in a good way in 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or the 7th of a month. If your vibration is high and above your head, things will change for you in 5 days, weeks, months, the 5th of a month. I am seeing that you might need to do a bit of soul searching. Going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity, spiritual insight, spiritual illumination, truth and clarity from within. Everybody's always looking for answers outside of them. when everything that you ever need to know, what I saw when I had my near-death experience was that everything that I ever needed to know was inside of me. I just don't listen to my gut, my intuition. I more listen to my ego. And the ego is the one that plants seeds of doubt, worries, and fear. There is children's study, education, and learning something brand new in your energy. There is an older masculine around you and a younger masculine. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Logic of mind, strategic, smart. So again, two masculines in your energy. Be your authentic self. And don't ever change who you are to please somebody else. Ever. Why would I say that? Because when you die, you don't take anyone with you. You don't take your mum and your dad and your brothers and sisters, your aunties, your uncles, your children and all this shit. You only take yourself, your actions, your words and your deeds. So be your authentic self. Be true to who you are. Don't change who you are. You are just right. And a trip, travel, relocation, a holiday, taking a leap of faith, new beginnings, a clean slate, new adventures, new opportunities coming your way. So much to look forward to. Look at that. Nikki, you're on my list. Conscience, it says values, morals, guilt. Find balance and harmony and equilibrium in your everyday. And then you got spring. See the seeds grow. Oh my God. I said planting seeds, waiting for it to come to fruition. Look what it says. See your seeds grow. Springtime. Yes. You got the cat energy around you. It says it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over dependency on others. Striking out on your own. And then you've got vibrations. It says your thoughts create a vibration. The law of attraction responds to that vibration. What you think about really does create your reality. Surround yourself with good people and positive energy. Release any negative thoughts. Be the best version of you. You will then attract like-minded people to you. Amen to that. What did I say? Raise your vibration. If you got low vibration, what do you attract? Low vibrational people, situations, negative energy, negative situations. Who's got time for this shit? Haven't we already in our lives attracted too much bullshit already as it is? Are we not tired? Are we not tired of attracting crap? Yeah? Maybe it's time to make a bit of a change, yeah? Dima, come forth and prosper. Angels and guides and loved ones, for Dima. What does Dima need to know, please? And love and light. Dima. Is it a general reading? Is it something specific? What do you want to know, honey? Talk to me. I'm sending money back and starting a new... Do it, honey, man. Get it off. Get it off your chest. Go for it. Go for gold, honey. Go for gold. Hi, Han. Dima. I'm going to change my cards and I'm going to use these ones. Brian's feelings about me and if they're reconciliation in the near future. Let's talk about reconciliation first in the near future. Is there a reconciliation, please, angels, guides and loved ones, for Dima and Brian? Is there a reconciliation? There could be a reconciliation because there's unfinished business between the both of you. You might have known each other in a past life. You could, I love and appreciate you too, Tina. I love you, honey. It seems like Brian is really slow to movement. Dima, slow to movement, on his terms, money orientated, workaholic. It's got to be when I want it, when I need it. And it's not when you, it's not about you. It's my time, energy. Yeah, it feels like there is a potential that you guys could get back together. Now, listen to this. In a past life, this is where the unresolved issues may be. I'm a soulmate reader. I do soulmate energy, and it's like, I am so fucking good, if I may say so myself. Unresolved issues with people. Now, listen to this. In a past life, you and Brian might have been, listen up, Lovers, brothers, enemies, friends. Something didn't come to fruition in a past life. So you have a soul agreement with that person to come together here in the physical world this time round to complete something that was unfinished. Let's say if you were enemies in a past life, you've come together to resolve conflict. Let's say you were lovers in a past life, but you didn't have that energy to make sweet love, or you didn't have some time to spend together. In this lifetime, you have come together in agreement that you have to be together in this lifetime. It also feels like in that lifetime, you might have been the man and he might have been the woman. And now you've changed roles in this lifetime. So it feels like you've got unfinished business that needs to be settled before you can move forward. I don't know about this. Let's get into your reading. The energy between you and Brian. There's something very charming about Brian. Charming. Can charm the pants off of you. Could be a little bit manipulative. I don't know if this person is younger than you or embodies the energy of a young soul. Oh, did he charm the pants off of you? Did he? Yeah? See it. Oh, Anna, he didn't need to do much. It was just a smile, bling his teeth, and I was just like, yeah, panties off. I don't like it. I don't like it. He's coming up. Listen, I can see that there needs to be healing between the both of you, okay? It does feel like you're kind of stuck in the energy. The Hangman, I bet you must have self-sacrificed a lot of your happiness to please him. On some level, in some way, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, all of the fucking above. But it just feels like with the hangman is stuck and stagnant energy. And you are the one that needs to look at your situation from another point of view. You have important lessons to learn from him. He's coming out as immature and childish and stuck in his own way. He will probably even come back for sexual pleasures and only that. It feels to me like in his energy, even though he's slow to movement, it's like you don't know whether he's coming or going. Oh, I'm going to be with you today. Oh, but I have to go. It's like he is immature emotionally. Yeah. He looks like a charmer. He's coming out as the magician. Man, the magician with this man here, the Knight of Wands. He can charm the pants off of you. Manipulate the situation. He can manifest anything that he wants. And sometimes when somebody has this sort of power over you, it creates an infinite connection. I don't know. I don't like it. And guess what? So he's coming out as the magician and you're coming out as the healer, the strength card. So you put the time and sacrifice into it. Look, you both have got the infinity symbol. That's why you're going to keep coming back together in this lifetime or the next until you resolve your shit. You're looking for happy family and healing and emotional contentment and a long-lasting relationship. He's looking for shagging and he's looking for fun and he's looking for, I'm not ready to settle down right now, babes. It's just not you, it's me. It's like, no, it isn't. Bullshit. Fuck off. You know, it's just stop chatting shit and just tell me the fucking truth. You know, that's what he's probably going to say to you. It's not you, it's me. And you're like, no, it fucking isn't. It's me, bruv. I'm falling for your shit. Give me back my panties. You need to wait for someone else. There is another masculine around you. He's going to be logic of mind. He's going to be strategic. He's going to tell you what he wants in his life. And I'm sorry, I personally want a king, not a knight. Because a knight is fleeting energy. It's like they come and go. You don't know whether he's coming or going. But this man here is like, look, I know who I am. I know what I want. It feels to me like you need to wait for your king. Do I feel like you guys could come together again for unresolved issues? Yeah. If you don't want to get back with this person, then you can cut the cord energetically and say, I don't need to complete this cycle. I'm okay with where we are. I'm good to go. Love and light your ass and sending you on your merry way. Adrian. Angel guides, loved ones for Adrian. What does Adrian need to know, please, in love and light? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. You're so welcome, my love. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you would like to get on my list, I have 2 options. So 5 cards is the drums and 14 cards is the gaming keyboard. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Adrian. Are things over for you and Thomas? Are things over for you and Thomas? Yes. Will you find a job soon? You're going to have an opportunity of 2 jobs. Okay, let's talk about it before I do your reading. You can stay in the energy of Thomas, but you will be unbelievably emotionally dissatisfied. He is not willing to be anywhere. He is stubborn as hell, slow to movement, money orientated, get rich or die trying energy. You learned lessons already. Why are you still going into this energy? It feels like this person is just not on the same energy frequency as you. You were supposed to learn important cycles from him, learn the lesson, complete the goal, and move forward. Travel and relocation in your energy. I don't think you need to go there. Sorry. I can't tell anyone what to do. You have free will. God has blessed you with free will. Do whatever you want with it. I will tell you what I see around the energy and you can do whatever you want. But from what I can see, this person is not on the same energy frequency as you, not on the same level as you, not on the same bandwidth as you. There's a disconnect here. I don't like it. Adrian. Thomas and job. Thomas and job. It's like, Adrian, your soul already knows the answer to the question that you're asking me. You're hoping to hear something different from me, even though you don't need me. And I've been on TikTok for 6 years. And from the very beginning of doing TikTok, I always say to people who are following me, my family on here, you don't need me. No one in here, 90 people in this room, you don't need me. You need to get out of your ego, get into your heart space and listen to what your heart is telling you to do. We have the tendency to listen to our ego because we're always in fear energy. There ain't no such thing as fear. You are going back and forth about this subject or situation. CJ, you're on my list. You're going back and forth about this subject or this situation at a crossroads, trying to make a compromise, trying to make a final decision about Thomas, going back and forth. Aren't you driving yourself insane? Are you not going crazy here? It's like, aren't you feeling it in your physical body, this energy of lack, the disconnect? So why are you choosing with your free will to put your energy into something that you already know intuitively in your soul without needing me to remind you that you need to move away from this? Look, healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. This person is on guard. On guard from who? This immature man, sexually orientated, doesn't know whether he's coming or going. Very free-spirited energy, fire energy. Like, seriously, guard yourself from this energy, yeah? Habaze, you're on my list. Habaze. My love, you already know the answer to your own question. Why are you wasting your money in getting a reading? You're emotionally confused, going back and forth. Like the universe is going to give you so many cups to choose from. You have so many options and opportunities coming your way. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Don't lose your wits about you. The universe is turning in your favor. In terms of a job, you're going to have an opportunity of 2 jobs. So choose the one that you love. Don't go for it because it's close to home. And don't go for the job because it's good money. Go for the job because it excites you. You wake up in the morning and go, oh, I can't wait to go to work. You got good karma attached to you. A turning point, travel and relocation. The Wheel of Fortune talks about a new vehicle if you wanted one. Travel and relocation if you wanted to have travel and relocation. Anchoring your reading. You've got the 4 of Cups. Stop focusing on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Pay attention to the blessing in disguise. You're missing the blessings. You're missing life because you're putting your attention on this. You're blocking your blessings from jobs and prosperity. You're blocking the blessings from other opportunities around love. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why? There's a blessing coming your way. Get out of your own way. Moving up and moving on. That's what I say. Nikki. Hope that helps you in some way. And you guys, loved ones, what does Nikki need to know? In love and light. You're so welcome, honey. You already know what you need to do. You don't need confirmation. Your gut is confirmation. You already know what you need to do. Nikki Lewis. Fountain. General. And guys, loved ones, what does Nikki need to know, please, in love and light? Nikki. Don't hold on to something that you don't need to hold on to. I don't care if it's a thought, a feeling, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. Don't give a shit of what it is. Surrender, release, and let this go. Don't hold on to trauma from the past. Don't hold on to shit that happened in the past. Don't hold on to all the things that didn't come to pass or didn't work out for you, because you're bringing that energy frequency from the past into your present, co-creating it into your future. Heal what has been broken. Pave over the cracks of the broken heart. Move forward. Move forward in love. Don't worry about a thing. Know that everything is going to fall into place. Have a bit of faith. Restore your faith. Restore your hope. That's what you need to do going forward. Because the only thing that I can see in the rest of your cards are opportunities and blessings and marriage and children, money, opportunity to grow. Do you see what happens when you get out of your own way? The 2 of Wands is going back and forth, trying to make a decision, trying to decide to stay, to go, not to stay, not to go, to say or not to say. That is the question. The 2 of Wands talks about you waiting for something or waiting for a result before you make plans to travel, to move, or to go forward. The universe is going to give you an opportunity of 2 things: to learn, to grow, and to evolve. That's why we're here in the physical world. We live and then we die. Time to move on. New life. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's good news. Ah. Can't you do both? For me, I wasn't sure about tarot. Never thought it was going to be something that I was going to do for the masses, for everyone across the globe. Never knew that. Do your 9 to 5 job. When you got a bit of time, put in energy and effort into your own thing. You can do everything. You're already doing it already. What is their confusion? You're already doing it already. It's going to pay off in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the second of a month. Things are going to start to evolve. There's going to be money. You might even go back to school, study, educate yourself, read more books on the subject, on the thing that you're doing, learning, good news, a message, an offer. The money, the pay rise, the promotion, the investment, that's going to pay off. It's going to lead to emotional contentment, fulfillment, buying a house, happy home, filling your house with children, and a relationship. Two of Cups represents love, divine counterpart, soulmate, proposal, the marriage, a higher form of commitment. You're already doing it. And women. I love my boys out there. I do. But boys, women, we could be dying and we still have to cook and clean and do the laundry and be the chauffeur and be the lover and be the cook and the cleaner and, you know, do the school run and clean the fucking house and wash your dirty pants, your shitty pants. And we could be dying and really sick, but we can do so much. Yeah? That's the energy of divine feminine. So can you do everything in one go? Yeah. And then when the other thing starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger, unfold the way that you want it to, then you can say goodbye to your 9-to-5 job. Till we're dead, someone said. We do everything until we're dead. And even when we're dead, we still have to wake up and breastfeed the baby. You know, we might have had a C-section and, you know, we might have had a desk rip open our vaginas because, you know, our child has ripped us open. And, you know, we still have to do the breastfeeding and, you know, all that shit. So, Nikki, can you do both of that shit? Yes, you fucking can. Look at that. You have the passion for it. Free-spirited, confident, self-assured. Yeah. You're fine. There's only good cards here. There's no need to worry or wonder. You're doing it anyway. Don't need to look into it and worry about something. You're already doing it, Nikki. Just wait for the other one to get bigger and bigger, then to the point where you can say goodbye to your 9-to-5 job. You're good to go, Nikki. I ain't worried about you, honey. You got this. CJ. CJ, angel guys, loved ones for CJ. What does CJ need to know, please, in love and light? Once I'm done with my list and I close it off, I will do 15 minutes for my followers and then 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. CJ, you better be here. Don't pay for a reading if you're busy. There she is. Hi, honey. Hi, love. Sorry, I just only saw it just now. Okay. Look at Christina. Christina, get your own people, sweetheart. I will never come onto your live and go, follow me to get a reading. That's fucking rude. I earned my people. Yeah, earn your own people, love. Love and light to you, sending you on your merry way. I would never go onto somebody's live and go, hi guys, if you want a reading, come to my... Fuck off. So fucking rude. No. Sorry, but no. All right, CJ. I earned my 100,000 people, thank you. I did my time. I need to go in people's lives and go, hi, follow me, get a reading from me. Because I'm so desperate that I need to go in somebody else's live so I can steal you from that person. I don't fucking think so. Don't do it. It's fucking rude. All right, here we go. Crazy. You're on my list. Crazy, I got you, honey. Crazy E. All right. Oh my God. Shut up. CJ, you lucky cow. Look at this, you're so fucking lucky. What was your question? Was it general? Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. So the first card is a little bit crap, but it's fine. Let go. Stop holding on to things so tightly that doesn't serve you anymore, CJ. The Four of Coins always represents, I want that long-term sense of security. I want stability, but I don't know if the grass is greener on the other side. I don't know if things are going to change or everything's going to change. And I'm just like, I don't know what's going on here. So when you're holding on, you're blocking the heart chakra and you're not allowing energy to flow through. Do you know what I mean? Now, I don't know if you've recently prayed, wished and asked the universe for something, CJ, but the universe has heard your call. Because the Nine of Coins, Cups is a wish fulfillment card. Material abundance. I see trainers around you, CJ, in my third eye. So when I see the third eye and I see trainers right there, this tells me that you need to get your ass to the gym. It's either you need to work out, have a physical outlet, go for a bike ride, go for a swim, go for a walk, go for a run. Don't give a shit. Do something along the lines of physically looking after yourself, eating more healthily, you know, eating good foods, eating the right foods, drinking plenty of water. It's something in and around this energy, CJ. You prayed for it, you asked for it, now you're going to get it. Oh, you want to do Pilates, but need to sort out my back. Lie down on the floor for 7 days. That will align your back. Anytime my back's out of whack, I always lie on the floor. No pillows. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but it will realign your back. Also, visualization techniques is really important. Visualizing your spine and your back healing and straightening up always works for me. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, everything that you put out, money, time, love, and energy is coming back to you. So the Six of Coins always represents having enough to pay your debts and your bills, having enough to take care of other people, and having enough to go on holiday. Equal balance of give and take, generosity. This is basically payback's a bitch. So whatever you put out, money, time, love, or energy is now coming back to you, girl. I'm also seeing Ace of Wands, and Ace of Wands talks about new beginnings, new opportunities, creative projects, a new relationship, more sexual activities. Take your vitamins, girlfriend. So it's like new opportunities, creative projects coming your way, inspiration. But this is the best card. Oh my God. Get a scratch card or a lottery ticket, man. Legacy, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity. Oh my God. This is my rich card. Get a scratch card, lottery ticket. Fuck a duck. So look at this. Look at all of these good cards, man. Are you fucking kidding me? It's like, you know, when you give time, money, love, and energy, the universe is going, oh, hell no. We need to give it back to her. So look at that. It's so fucking good. What's anchoring your reading? Oh, you. Just you and you alone. Sleepless nights, anxiety, nightmares, grief, depression, worrying, wondering when, where, or how things are going to unfold for me. If you can get out of your own way, shit's going to start to unfold for you in 9 hours, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th of a month, depending on where your frequency energy is at. So if you're looking to have blessings in 9 hours, you kind of need to get out of this bullshit. User bless, you're on my list. Is that right? User what? User bless, yes. I got you, honey. So something to look forward to, CJ. You lucky cow. Look at that. You're so lucky, man. Congratulations, boo. You got this. Who's next? Habazay. Am I even saying that right? Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Habazay. What does Habazay need to know, please? You can call me Hebs. Hi, hon. Just a general for yous. All right. Oh, you're a healer. You got healing abilities, man. I bet you would walk into like a superstore or a grocery store, and then you're like shopping, and then all of a sudden you get home and you go, I'm so tired. I need to sit down. I'll deal with that shit later. You got healing. I don't know what you do for a living, but you definitely send out healing energy. I will say that to you as I'm connecting to you, sweetheart. What's your star sign? Hebs. Angels, guides, loved ones for Hebs. What does Hebs need to know, please? Love and light. What is your star sign? You tarot reader. Oh, healer. There you go, man. There you go. What the hell are you doing here? You're a tarot reader. Aquarius. Oh, God. You never stop thinking, eh? Leo. Supposed to be in the public eye. Fire, passion, creative projects. Aquarius is here to change the energy of the universe. Can I ask you what your birthday is? I don't need to know the year. Just tell me the day and the month, please. I'm from the UK, so I need it in number and month written. You're the Jack of Spades. Did you know that? You know you're the Jack of Spades, right? 1st of February, Jack of Spades. Did you know that you're a Jack of Spades? Jack of Spades is the playboy and the playgirl of the playing cards. Spades is also people who are very intuitive but need to let go of negativity. Aquarius are air signs. So you're always thinking and thinking and thinking. You're the I don't give a fuck what you think about me sign. And I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. And if you don't like it, you can piss right off. I would know this because my daughter has got Aquarius placements in her chart. I mean, that girl's a bad bitch. So over-analyzing and overthinking things is going to drive you insane. You definitely got mediumistic abilities, definitely psychic. You need to meditate because meditation will calm the mind. You also need to be outside in Mother Nature. Air, you're an air sign, so you need to be outside. And you're a Jack, so you can kind of pull the wool over people's eyes. You'll be the life of the party. I also feel like Aquarius is, and not just Aquarius, this could be other signs as well. Sometimes because we're so sensitive, Aquarius, we need things to, because we pick up on energies and feelings and vibrations of other people, the animals, the trees, the universe through our feet, and we overanalyze and overthink things. Sometimes we need to drink or we need to smoke the reefer because we need to dull down the senses. And that's usually what happens with my Aquarius people. I'm like, drink, smoke a reefer, and they're like, oh, hell yeah. Why? Because we're too sensitive to energy. So people who have these abilities needs to dull down their senses. I stopped 13 years ago. Me too. I couldn't do it anymore. I had to stop too. All right, what's going on here? You got a mother figure for you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you. Grandmother, aunt, mother figure for you on the other side. Now, depending on your age, I'm seeing children or grandchildren around you. Good news, a message, studying, education, mum. There's something about really good hair with her. Good hair. Have you got good hair? Did she have good hair? Because all I'm going, I keep feeling like I'm doing this to my hair. Like I don't know if she had grey hair. Are you a grandma? Not possible. Show me some ID, you liar. There's some good news, a message, an offer, children, grandchildren in your energy. I'm seeing money, the pay rise, study and education around you. You might want to go back to school later on down the line. I started young. So did I. So I am seeing good news. I'm seeing money in your energy. You're supposed to be doing this, by the way, like I am. Are you doing this for people on... like on TikTok or on Instagram? Because you're meant to be doing this on live, because I see you giving healing to the masses, not just friends and family. No, I don't know whether you're in a relationship. Yes, honey, that's what I did. I totally did that. Yes, I'm seeing, look, there's opportunities around money coming your way. If it's been slow, it's going to start to pick up. So slow and steady wins the race. The offer of money. I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. He could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you are a mother to all, right? The Empress is the mother to all. It's like you are mothering and nurturing and caring to everybody, but now you kind of need to turn that energy back onto yourself. I feel like I'm seeing a child, grandchild in your energy. I feel like you've got all of these ideas that you want to give birth to. So stop procrastinating, start making moves. Yes, life is too short. I also feel like there's a leveling up of a relationship around you. So it's either you're going to get married, you are married, and there's going to be more sexual activities, or there's going to be like more intimacy in the relationship. Or if you're in a connection, it's leveling up. because this represents the proposal, the marriage, the higher form of commitment, more love, more intimacy in your energy. I also see a celebration around you. I said, oh, what? You don't want to marry him? She's like, I live with my partner and he wants to marry me, but me, I don't know. There is a marriage around you. There is a celebration around you. Oh, no. I can't tell you what to do. Three of Cups represents that you need to surround yourself with your soul tribe. It means that you've got to be around people that love and support you. The Three of Cups represents a celebration, a social event, or a party. Something to celebrate. You've got mental clarity, new challenges and new beginnings coming your way, new opportunities around work, expansion around your work. But with this sword that God is giving you, and you don't have to believe in God, but God believes in you, you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Higher. That's what you need to do. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations. Yes, Amanda, I am. I put it in the corner of the screen. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people that no longer serve you, my love, because abundance is waiting for you. You're going to see 333 Hebs everywhere you go. Amanda, you're on my list. You're going to see 333 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen 333 everywhere, you're going to see that everywhere you go, Hebs, and it could represent a time frame. There could be a shift and a change for the good in 3 days, weeks, months, the third of a month. That's when things are going to shift and change in your favor. So pay attention to that number, sweetie. Hope that helps you. Sending you love and light to you. Fountain. I've got Fountain, Crazy, User, Bless, and Amanda. I'm going to close my list, man. I need to go for a pee. I need to close this list off. And, oh, Lord of mercy, somebody needs to come and crack my back. Hold on a second, guys. I just need to clear all of this out. Okay. List is closed. Don't gift me anymore, please and thank you. Love and appreciate you. All right, here we go. Any messages? Any messages from Joey? All right, let's see. I got Virgo energy around you. I don't know if you're going to meet somebody that's a Virgo. I've got the need for you to find contentment in your everyday. I feel like I'm shining the light upon you. There is something about your health. You need to take care of your health. I don't know. Go to the gym, work out, eat more healthily. Something in and around this energy. Pay attention to your dreams. I'm seeing number 18 around you, and I'm seeing number 9. So you'll see 18 and 9 everywhere you go. So those are the things that I'm getting from Joey. What do you need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones. Fountain. What does Fountain need to know? You need to do some soul searching, meditation. You got Archangel Raphael around you, by the way. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing. You need to make sure that you're doing things in moderation. You need to make sure that you're finding balance and equilibrium in your everyday. You need to know that there is healing being done underneath the surface of things. Whether you can sense or see or feel it or not, it doesn't matter, it's happening. And the reason why there is healing being done underneath the surface of things is because you're in, I don't know if you're picking up on other people's energy where you're feeling the lack. So the 5 of Coins is lack mindset, not having enough, not being enough, worrying about money, feeling left out in the cold, or feeling lonely. If this is the energy that you are sending out to the universe, this is the energy that you will keep calling back to you. This is why I'm hearing contentment. This is why I'm hearing you need to take care of your health, mental, spiritual, physical health, emotional health. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, you need to make sure you're listening to your intuition and paying attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities, because the universe and your Joey is going to send you the signs, symbols, synchronicities. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You know what you need to do. You're just not doing it. Tap into the spiritual part of yourself. You wanted to know about relationships and you told me you're single. This is a marriage card. The universe can send you a love connection if you are healed and ready to open up your heart chakra to somebody brand new. The Hierophant is tapping into your higher self. The Hierophant is traditions and marriage, a higher form of commitment, relationship, and bam, shitloads of money coming your way, boo. Shitloads of cash. So this represents legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain, prosperity, scratch card, lottery ticket, the whole shebang bang. I'm also seeing as I'm connecting you to Three of Wands. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, then you need to think about that. Because the Three of Wands does represent teamwork, expansion, commerce, the exchange of goods. Commerce can't happen unless you have your own business. So you need to business it up. Invest in something that will help you to grow and thrive and have your own thing. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I've got Sagittarius, I've got Pisces, and I've got Taurus in your energy. Yes. So I hope that helps you in some way, sending your love and light. Yay, I'm a tarot reader too. What? Crazy. Come forth, crazy. All right, angels and guides and loved ones, this is for crazy. My kind of girl. What's going on, honey? What do you want to know? I've got crazy, user blessed, and Amanda, and then I'll do 15 minutes for my followers, and then 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. Will I ever figure out who is responsible for taking my late fiance's life? Right. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, hold on a second. Do you know what I'm hearing when I'm connecting to your... What does late mean? Why do people say late mother, late father? What do people mean by late? What do you mean by this? Just fiance. The first thing that I'm feeling is you need to let this go. I'm so sorry. He passed. I get it. You need to let it go. The words that I'm hearing from your... Listen to me. The words that I'm hearing from your fiance is, who wears the baseball cap? Do you wear hats? Who's got the baseball cap? Farewell, leave it behind, let go, finality, closure, and I'm seeing train tracks. I don't know if he did. He showed me a baseball cap. I've got a baseball cap on my head and there's train tracks. I'm seeing train tracks. I don't know if you're supposed to be traveling. You are. I don't know if you're supposed to be going somewhere, taking a train. You're supposed to be traveling. You're supposed to like go places. It's like, even if you did get closure on who took his life, it doesn't bring him back. It doesn't bring him back. Eternal love is what I just heard. Eternal love. And he kisses you on the forehead. So if you ever feel some sort of tingling on your forehead, it's because he's giving you a kiss on the forehead. He was collected by a guardian angel is what I'm seeing. I just see a massive angel wrap their wings around him and they took him. And by the way, Crazy E, I died. And I did not want to come back into the body of Annalisa. I was more than happy to be on the other side with my family, my guides, and my guardian angels. And they sent me back into this body and I was pissed. No, because now he can... My last dream of him, he said he couldn't stay forever. Held me and kissed my forehead. That's what he showed me. Tell her I kissed her forehead So he already said that to you in his dreams. That's what he said to me. Tell her I kiss her forehead. That's all right. He's home. And by the way, we're all going there. We ain't getting any younger. We're all going where we're supposed to go, where we came from. Some people go sooner, some people go later. There's a karmic energy with the person that took his life. Have you ever heard that story? Have you ever heard the story of the young guy who was killed and the mum and the dad didn't want to forgive him? And then the soul of the young guy said, can you tell my parents to forgive my murderer? And the parents said, I will never forgive him. And then he said, can you tell my mum and dad that I killed him in another life? And we're just balancing out karma. It's not what you think. You need to forgive and let go and release so you can release your energy from this that's bounding you to negative thoughts, emotions, feelings. When you find out, and if you ever find out, if you're going to get clarity on who or when killed your love, how is that going to, it's not going to bring him back. Move past it. He's going to have to come back and redo everything again. You take your own life, you're coming back. You cannot sign out before it's your time. His friend took his own life after I dreamt of him. It's too much emotional baggage here. You got to let this go, man. You got to let this go. You're never going to get closure. And the reason why you'll never get closure is because your love is not here. Your love isn't here. How is that closure? Okay, I found out who did it. Okay, he's in prison for the next 50 years. It's not going to bring him back. So you have got to learn to forgive, let go. You're holding on to energy and trauma, trapping it in your body, and it's going to drive you mad. You'll never get closure from this. He's gone. You've got to accept, and you have to also understand that you're not getting further from him. You're getting closer to him. Every day we wake up, we're dying. Not getting any younger. We're going back to where we came from. You have got to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. You're married. In his eyes, you're married. Yeah? In his eyes, you're already married. And it's like when it's your time and when it's your time to go and when you and him are together again in heaven, what will happen is you'll probably end up marrying over there. There was a woman that collected him on the other side as well. There's a woman that collected him. I got an angel wrapping their wings around him, and I got a female energy already over there on the other side that took him and called him into the light. You need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself and hurry up and do so. I'm not telling you not to grieve. Like, grieve his mum. There you go. So you already know he's not on his own. He's with his mum. You have got to... You are trapping your blessings in the way that you're thinking. Tap into the heart of your soul, not your ego. Self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation. Let it go, my God. You can hold this in your body. All you're going to do is end up making yourself ill, depressed, sick, be on medication. You don't want that. He doesn't want that for you. You're going to have a lot. Do you have children? Are you single? Do you have children? Do you want children? Do you have children? There might be a possibility that you might have another child if you wanted one. If you're still on the red dragon and you're still able to conceive, there is a blessing coming your way. Abundance, blessings, prosperity. You are blocking your blessings, my God, by the way, these things that keep bringing you back to the past. You are here now in this present moment. Stop bringing sad energy from the past into the present and co-create it in your future. You have so much love to give. And I don't know whether are you single or are you in a relationship? Are you single or are you in a relationship? Honey, there's a pregnancy around you if you wanted to have another child. There's abundance in your energy if you wanted to. There's a lot of love that you have to give and a lot of emotions and stuff that you need to give. You got to detach from this. You have a whole new life. You have a whole new life. And even if you got the answers that you needed, it doesn't bring him back, right? Be comforted in the fact that he's with the angels, he's with God, and he's with his mum. Can you bring that forward instead of the trauma? Because you know when you feel a certain type of way, angry, sad, depression, you do realize that energy seeps out into the house and everyone else will start feeling the feelings that you feel. And it can create conflict in the home. Just make sure that you're okay. It's okay. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know. When you have a near-death experience, things just are different. You don't look at certain things like from a physical point of view. You look at things from a spiritual point of view. I'm so grateful for my near-death experience because I see beyond the physical situation. Don't worry about legal justice. Demons and devils and karma takes care of that energy. That's not your concern. Emily, that's not your concern. Justice will be served in an unjust situation, be it this lifetime or the next. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope that helps you in some way. You focus on your partner. You focus on your children because that is what your fiance, your ex-fiance would have wanted you to do. Yous are blessed. Yous are blessed. Please check K for Nim. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by this? Can you rephrase your question? Are you Nim? Are you K? What is your question? Are you guys supposed to be together? What do you mean, can I check K for Nim? What do you mean by that? What's the actual question? Ask the question. You have to be very clear to get the clear answers that you need. Are me and Kay supposed to be together? Is it over between me and... Oh, so is it a general reading then? Nim. Is it just a general reading? And guys, loved ones, what does Nim need to know, please? All right. So it's a reading for you. So you have a question. Okay. That's what I need. So is Sonnet and me, will you and Sonnet be together? So will you and Sonnet be together? There is a possibility that you guys will end up together, but then there is also a possibility that when you end up together, you'll break up. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So you might be together for a certain amount of time, but then you'll end up breaking up. There's no love here, energy. No love here. I would not waste my time. It's like you're waiting around for this person to come to you. I would not wait around for this person. Sorry. No. No, I don't like it. Angels, guides, loved ones, what do you need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? There's other people involved in the situation. I hope you understand what I'm saying. There's third-party situation. Third-party situation doesn't have to be me, my man, and another woman. It could be family getting involved, money issues, money problems, but there's something involved. There's too many things going on. Three of Cups, third party, other people getting involved, being around people that love and support you. Three of Coins, focusing on money, work, and career. This is what Sonnet is doing. You're not in them energy field. You're not the first thing that they think about. This person is thinking about other things, money, and something going on in their personal life that you may or may not know about. The energy around this is very heavy. Like if you decide to get into a relationship with this person, it's not going to feel amazing or great. It's not going to be like a blessed one. It feels heavy. Yes, you guys can be together, but it will end up ending later on at some point. You're a healer, so you have to be careful about who you allow into your energy field. You will give all the love and all the time and all the attention to this person, and you're not going to get the same in return. The person that you're dealing is good talking. Good talking. Yes, I want this, I want that, but there's no actions. It's all talk and no action. Very immature emotionally. There's going to be a lot of conflict, problems, trouble if you decide to go into this relationship. I don't like it. But I can't tell you what to do because it's your life. I don't like it. I don't think you should be with this person. It's a no-no for me, but it's you, not me. Do what you want. Don't like it. Hope that helps you in some way, Nim. Last but not least, Amanda. Angels, guides, and loved ones is for Amanda. What does Amanda need to know, please, in love and light? Hey, honey. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy, Amanda, is I got your guides giving my guides a nail that I need to nail in the coffin. What the fuck do you need to let go of? I got Grim Reaper vibes. I don't know if you need to let go of a thought, a feeling, a person, a situation, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs of you about yourself, reevaluating the people that you need to have in your life, no second chances, a transformation, a change, something, trusting your instincts. Once you hit the nail on the coffin and you're like, you know what, you fuckers, I don't want you in my life anymore. I'm done with your bullshit. What will happen is a shift and a change will happen, and it will be in your favor, and it's going to start to feel amazing, and it's going to start to feel good because you're trusting your instincts. You know you walk with the wolf, right? 777, everywhere you go. Oh, I know exactly what it is. Good. Trust your instincts. Once you trust your instincts, you're going to be on the right path. Be receptive to receiving some blessings. Trust your intuition, because there's an increase in your intuitive abilities. Blocks will be lifted once you hit the nail on that coffin. Libra, you walk with the wolf. One of your spirit animals is a wolf. Roses in your energy. Libra, number 7777, everywhere you go. You're going to see that number. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, the 7th of a month. In numerology, 7 is the most spiritual number. Luck is on your side. Get rid of any paranoia. Be cautious. Guard yourself from negative energy, soul-sucking critters. So many opportunities and possibilities. So much adventures waiting for you. Take risks. Be more free-spirited is what I'm hearing. Amanda. What does Amanda need to know, please? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Amanda need to know, please? In love and light, what does Amanda need to know, please? Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck a duck. Ooh. Excuse me for one moment. Oh. I need to get a new chair. All right, here we go. The first thing that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you, my love, with this sword, I cut out all the shit that doesn't serve me anymore. Ace of Swords. Mental clarity, new challenges, new beginnings, new job, new opportunities, new challenges, right? But with this sword, I cut out things that no longer serve me anymore. I'm going to love and light its ass and send it on its merry way. That is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the hand of God giving you new opportunities, mental clarity, and new challenges. But you do need to cut some shit out of your energy field. But you already know this. I don't need to tell you, right? I'm seeing study, education, good news, a message, an offer, the birthing of a child, education. This is studious energy and volunteer work. There could be an opportunity around study, money, the pay rise, or new income. This is energy around you. So this is opportunities coming your way that's tangible, long lasting, and something that you can touch with your hands. You need to cleanse and clear and release, like I said earlier, conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry, sports play. I mean, people are going to be testing your energy, testing your patience, pissing you off, making you feel like up, then making you feel down. And it's just all a waste of time and energy and airtime. Make sure that you're not sticking in a situation that creates conflict, internal or external, mental. Like, get rid of it, because it will put you into the Four of Cups energy, which talks about apathy, unfulfilled, boredom, unexpected gifts and pleasantries, and not paying attention to the blessing in disguise. So when you are in this sad energy, or you're focusing on all the things that could go wrong, has gone wrong, may go wrong, how are you going to see the blessing that's in front of your face? You see what I'm saying? There's a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person comes in. There's some sort of romantic gestures coming your way. Some sort of emotional fulfillment in your energy as well. I am seeing that. I've got Six of Cups, which talks about soulmate, a divine counterpart. Again, unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. You need to laugh so hard that you pee in your pants just a little bit. It's like, laugh so hard because, you know, life is fucking fun. It's not just about misery and sadness and work and paying your fucking debts and bills. This is too depressing. I've also got a... Can you save some men for the rest of us? Thank you. I've got 2 masculines around you, one older, one younger. If they're not here, they're coming in at some point. One of them is going to be more emotional. The other one is going to be a bit more clear on what it is that he's looking for and what he wants. Again, this could be somebody, a partnership. You might be collaborating with these 2 men. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, time to walk away. Walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Abandon, retreat, move on, let go, move on, surrender, release, and let it go. And when you do that, victory, success, recognition is yours. Boss mode, being awarded. Having the opportunity for the recognition. When you're saying, are they ever going to recognize the good work that I've done or the things that I've done? Yes, you prayed for it, right? You prayed for it, you wished for it, you asked for it. The star card does represent a renewed sense of hope. It represents clarity. And most importantly, the star card represents a miracle around you. Did you pray for one? Get out of the way then. Get out of the way. So the star card, the wish fulfillment, will end up happening sooner rather than later. Anchoring your reading. You might be trying to go back and forth about something or trying to make a decision. Should I stay? Should I go? To say or not to say? To go or not to go? That is the question. So when you've got the 2 of Wands in your energy, it always represents like you're waiting for something before you make plans to travel, move on, move forward. But you still have 2 roads ahead of you. So make sure you choose the road less traveled. Take the high road. There's less traffic there. Take the high road, less traffic. Cardinal, one of your guided message is the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So whatever is necessary, do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. And then you've got stargazer, set your sights higher, rising above it, moving forward, getting into divine feminine energy, yang, nurturing female, yin, nurturing female. And then you've also got protection. It says, Amanda, without realizing it, you can pick up on negative people and negative energies around you, 100%. This can leave you feeling drained, unmotivated, or even depressed. Protect yourself by surrounding yourself with an imaginary shield of white light. Ask the universe and loved ones or spirit guides to protect you. Know you are divinely protected in all that you do. So it don't matter what's going on in your life. You're on the right path. Let some shit go so you can have more blessings. Clear out the vessel so you have room for new things to come in. Duh. So I hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you, Amanda. Love and light to you. Okay, I'm going to set my alarm clock for 15 minutes for my followers. And then I'm going to do 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. And then I'm going to go for a piss. There you go. Here we go. Hope that helps you, sweetheart. Love and light to you. Love and light to you. Let me get all the way to the top. Let's go. From the top to the Nalim. When will my my fiance's visa be approved? It's been 2 years. We are waiting. Angels, guides, loved ones. When? Visa approval. Angels, guides, loved ones. Visa approval. When? Too many blocks. Anxiety and stress, imprisonment, restricting. Too many blocks. Your worries, your fears around it is so... It's taking up your whole energy field with your partner. The whole energy field creating delays. This is supposed to be good karma. When? Three. Huh. It can happen in 3 months. It could happen on the 3rd of the month. It could happen in 3 weeks. I really hope it's not 3 years. Shit. Get rid of any worries or anxiety around it, and then you'll make it happen sooner rather than later. When will I meet my forever person? Angels, guides, loved ones, when? Stop looking. Stop looking for your forever person. It's already written in the stars. It's already written in your soul contract that there will be a time, a designated time and a place when you'll meet your person in divine timing. Like you're going, when? Well, it's going to happen when you're not thinking about it. Seven months, 7 days, 7 weeks, the 7th of a month. 7, you're going to see that number everywhere you goes. Do you see me getting it in 2023? I love you too. Love, love, love. Do I see you getting it? Receive the check. 2026. Manisha. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There's too much blocks in your energy. You need to go from anxiety, depression, nightmares, worry and stress about it to peace, recovery, recuperation, solitude, peace of mind. You'll get your money because the Queen of Coins is here, but not yet, sweetheart. It might not happen in 2026 because you're creating the block, energetic block. Energetic blocks create delays, guys. Sorry, but it's the truth. You are energy in physical form. So if your energy is blocked, the energy that you're trying to manifest, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, will also be blocked too. Shannon, will Matt move back home by the end of June? Yeah. Something has to change though. Something needs to change in the energy between the both of you. Otherwise, there might be another issue or a problem. But the answer is yes. Will Javon message you today, Marina? No. And when this person does message you, it'll be for sexual pleasures only, or fun, something like this. And watch out, because this person, together with the 9 of Wands, is very manipulative. Angie. Angel guides, loved ones, what does Angie need to know, please, in love and light? Justice will be served in an unjust situation. The signing of the contract, if it's not a divorce, it's a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. Cause and effect, win-win situations. It feels like you need to stop looking at what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, and start paying attention to the blessing in disguise. You might be drowning in your emotions and feeling everything at a really high octave, and you're kind of blocking away your wish fulfillment, your blessings, and you need to take care of your health. Going to the gym, working out, eating more healthily, these are the things that you need to focus on. Will my finances change for the better in June? And will I receive? No. The way that I feel as I'm connecting to you, Jacqueline, is so much energy fluctuation. It's so many energy fluctuation with you. Stop chasing money. You're supposed to attract it. Anyone who's chasing money and not looking after the most important currency that a human being will ever have in this physical world is your energy, is health. Health is wealth. So if you're chasing money, you're always going to be chasing it. If you're worrying about money, then you'll always be chasing it. You're going to have good changes. When? It really is up to you, because the Justice card is good karma, a change of circumstances, opportunities around you, an event that's going to happen. Look, you might even have an opportunity of 2 jobs, finances, money, study and education. But it just seems, what did I say about you? Fluctuation. This is juggling back and forth, fluctuation, going back and forth. When am I going to have the money? Why is this happening? Why is it taking so long? Low vibrational energy. It's just everything can happen for you. All the celebrations, all the good energy can happen for you. But there's a fluctuation around you. It's like it's good and then it's bad. You're uplifted and then you're not. And then you're like doubtful and then you're hopeful. And it's just so up and down. Bring love into the situation. There's a fluctuation with finances when it comes to you. How are you supposed to get what you want when you're in fluctuation? I am going to have it. I am going to be blessed. I am going to be okay. But something's going to go wrong. Why is it taking so long? You're manifesting the good and the bad stuff all at the same time. How are you supposed to get what you want? Guided messages for, what's your name? Becca. Clarity, truth, the wake-up call. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You're going to finally make a decision about something. So if you were juggling, struggling, feeling overwhelmed, you are moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. I am seeing that you are the magi upside down. So if you've got nothing good to think, say or feel, shush, shush, shut it. Say nothing, Becca. If you're not feeling good thoughts or saying good words, then it's better to say nothing than to manifest all the things that you don't want. If you're the magi and you're the magician and you're focusing on all the fucking problems, then the magician is going to infinitely manifest the shit that they don't want. It's the way that life is. So energy frequency. Kellee Tree. Will I be able to solve my own problem in life? Of course you're going to have to solve your own problems. No one is going to save me from me. No one's going to save me from my own problems. It's going to be you. It will be you from the moment that you're born to the moment you die. If you can have a little bit of hope and faith, if you can get rid of conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry in your brain, manifesting it into the physical world, then yes, you can have your wish fulfillment. But right now there's a block in it because there's a part of you that's like, how am I going to solve this? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Are you in the same boat as I was? I was on the street. I had nowhere to live. Nowhere to go. Sleeping on the street. Didn't have any money to feed my kid. Didn't have any money to feed myself. Did I sort out my own fucking problems? I fucking did. Look at that. 6 of coins. Equal balance of give and take. Money coming your way. Generosity. What you put out is coming back in. Do I think that you're going to sort out your own shit? 1,000, 100 million, billion%. Yes. Amanda. What does Amanda need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Amanda. What does Amanda need to know, please? In love and light. You need to rest, recover, recuperate, solitude, peace of mind. If your brain is everywhere, all over the place, anxiety, grief, depression, worry and stress and all this shit, you block out all your blessings. 2 masculines around you, 1 older, 1 younger. If they ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point. There's money, pay rise, promotion and an investment that's going to pay off. Patience is a virtue, Amanda. Everything that you want is going to come to fruition. Reap what you sow energy. But you just have to know that there's a divine timing to all things. What is this communication about that's coming in for me? What? What is this communication about that's coming in? I have no idea what that means. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Lucy need to know? It feels like you have to experience something so you can finally see the light of day. Maybe you might have been staying in a situation for too long, a job, a relationship, a place that you need to go. And the Tower card represents upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, and then the rebuild. Maybe you're staying in a job for too long, or maybe you're staying in a relationship for too long. The universe is going, there's something better for you. There's shitloads of money in your energy, but it feels like you're going to get all of that later on. You're supposed to have your own business, but maybe you're going to do that later on. And maybe you're in a relationship that feels unfulfilled, or you're not in a relationship at all and you're wondering when, where, or how. Don't really understand what your question was. But I do see that there is supposed to be real rebuilds, blessings, opportunities around money and love. And I do see an activation energy in 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or the 10th of a month, depending on where your frequency is at. Low vibe, 10 months, 10th of a month, 10 weeks. High vibe, 10 hours, 10 days, 10 minutes. What's coming in for you, Danielle? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Danielle need to know? Take a leap of faith. Clean slate, new adventures, new beginnings. Be more optimistic than pessimistic. New opportunities coming your way. Be optimistic than pessimistic. The Nine of Swords is nightmares, depression, anxiety, grief, letting your mind run away with you, going to the darkest corners of your mind. And it's like, be more hopeful in the energy. At some point, you're going to be signing a contract. Could be a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. And you're supposed to have victory, success, and recognition around you. But how are you supposed to get all of that shit if anchoring your reading is the Nine of Swords? Are you overanalyzing or overthinking things? Because you might have to reevaluate all that shit. Rose, why did Malvin distance himself from you? Malvin, why? Why did he do that? Angels, guides, loved ones, why did he do that? Why? Why would he do that? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Because he is that energy. I'm sorry, he is a Knight of Swords. You don't know whether he's coming or going. Cutthroat, brutally honest, stoic, cold, icy. Sometimes you feel like yes, and sometimes it feels like no. What the fuck are you doing? It feels like you need to get out of your own way and start looking at this relationship from another perspective and another point of view. And for the love of God, stop self-sacrificing your mind, time, happiness, and energy to please him. And be careful of what you wish for, darling, because you're going to get it. The star card is a miracle, wish fulfillment, anchoring your reading. You need to really figure out what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. Because the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands is crossroads, trying to make a decision, going back and forth. Do I stay? Do I go? What do I do? Love, Liliana, angels, guides, loved ones, love. What does Liliana need to know around love? Seven of Swords, worst card in the deck. Insecurities around love, deception, betrayal, lies, cheating, shady energy, assholes in the past. Needing to clear this energy out, needing to heal that insecurity of being in a relationship, and then you'll meet somebody around work, study, education. There is a new beginning for you. You could meet him around work, study, and there is a marriage, a soul contract, a divine counterpart. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. Once you can get out of the energy of insecurity, sadness, loneliness, worries, or being alone in your house and going to yourself, who's ever going to want me? Am I going to be alone forever? Who's going to ever look in my direction? This is all low vibrational talk. Be bold and make the first move. Go out, have some fun. Go out with the girls. Let your hair down. Have some fun. Don't worry about love. Love will come in when you least expect it. When you're going to get petrol in your car and then all of a sudden, bam, he's right there. And you're like, oh my God, I know you. Let's go for it. Mississippi, since my husband died, not sure what I need to do anymore. I know when my mum died 7 months ago, I was like, what the fuck do I do with myself? I mean, I was taking care of her, giving her a bath, changing her nappies, washing her clothes, cooking for her, dispensing out her medicine, taking her to her hospital appointments, and then all of a sudden, nothing. What do I do? My love, you need to just go through the motions. There ain't no time frame here. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my life after my mum died. I took care of her all my life. We lived together like all my life. I've only ever really been separated from my mum for like 3 years of my 45 years. You take your time. You take all the fucking time that you need. You hear me, Donna? Take all the time that you need. You can be lost in the funk. Don't worry about it. Universe will pick you up and find you. What am I doing since I lost my mum? Getting on my treadmill, trying to work out, taking all my anger and anxiety out on my body so I can look sexy as fuck. Get ready for the world out there. Have I left my house in 7 months? Yeah, once. I'm not ready to be out there yet. Take all the time that you need, Donna. Look, you don't need to do shit. The Queen of Coins, you don't need to do anything right now. You can just be patient. The universe will tell you what you need to do. Maybe study, pottery, going into Mother Nature, planting flowers. You're allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to feel disconnected and lonely and all this shit. Just while you're feeling all the sadness and the loneliness and, you know, you just don't know what to do with yourself, I'll tell you what you do need to do, Donna. Get a scratch card or a lottery ticket, because that's shitloads of money. I know that you might not even need it, but you've got absolute abundance in your energy. The 10 of Coins represents legacy, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity, blessings upon blessings. There's so much to look forward to, Donna, but you don't have to rush it, man. Take your time. There's no timeline with grief. Do you know what I mean, Donna? Are you here? You take your time, man. You take all the time that you need. Therapy is good. Therapy is good. Talking to somebody. Talk to somebody who don't know you. You take all the time that you need, girl. You don't worry about a thing. What am I supposed to do, Anna? What do I do now? I lost the person that I love. Do nothing. Do nothing. You relax. You'll figure it out. Your guides and your angels are going to tell you where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do. But right now, they already know that you just need to have a break. Just relax. You lost your love. I lost my mum, my dad, and my nan, and my cat all in 1 year. I mean, how much fucking torture could one person take? The fuck? You don't worry about this. You take your time, girl. All right. I'm going to read for people who are not following for me for the next 15 minutes, and then I am out. Roslyn, was Ryan and I together in a past life? Yes. Are you still together now? Because it feels like he might have been an asshole in a past life and possibly an asshole in this lifetime, depending on the energy. I also feel like you were supposed to be together and then you're supposed to separate. It feels like you were meant to be together to learn important things and then you needed to separate from this person. Do I feel like you were together in a past life? Yes. You were supposed to teach each other something. Equal balance of give and take in the relationship. Learn and learn well and then move past it. But yes is the answer to your question. Sabrina, when will I meet my new partner? When you're not looking. When you ain't looking, that's when he will come through, okay? When? You have 2 people coming in. Ha! It's not going to be as simple as you think. One older, one younger, masculine in your energy. Let's have a look and see. Time frame. 6 days, weeks, months, 6 of a month, depending on your energy. Heal and be healed, and then you will meet the person that you're supposed to be with. It always works that way. I don't know why. It's really annoying. Does Adam want me to invite him over? Naz. Angel guides, loved ones? No. That's probably why you haven't invited him yet, because there's a part of you that's like, what happens if I do and then he doesn't say yes? Don't do it. I got to know. The 6 of Coins represents you're going to give a lot of energy to this person and you're going to get nothing in return. Don't like it. Will Jack try returning to me? Lucy. Is Jack going to try and return? Yeah, nothing has changed though. Jack is the same, immature, cutthroat, brutally honest, can ice you out whenever you want, whenever he wants. and it will be more like you're going to give and you get nothing in return, and you're going to end up feeling left out in the cold. Is it me? No, it isn't. It's because this person is immature and needs to grow the fuck up. Alexandra, will my ex and I be good divorced parents? You mean, will the co-parenting be good for your daughter? Co-parenting. Look, it's going to be as good as you guys make it, right? And it can't be just one person making it good and the other one being an asshole. You both have to balance it out. I do ultimately see that, yes, there will be a balance, a union when it comes to co-parenting for your daughter. Yes. Yes, sweetheart. Will I marry him in the UK? I don't like it. There could be a possibility that you guys could get together. I don't know. The marriage, sure, but there's a lot of problems here. I don't know. There's something that you can't see because the Queen of Swords is upside down, not choosing to use her gut, not choosing to use her intuition, not using to use her logic of mind. It's like you want to see what you want to see. Do I feel like you could get married in the UK? I guess so, yeah. But there's something about it that feels wrong. Will your disability get approved? India. Will the disability get approved? Yes. It's not going to be a lot, though. It's not going to make a difference in your life. It will help you to a degree, but it's not like... It's not like, wow. I don't see it being like, wow. Sharan. Love that name. Will I be able to buy a house this year? It might be next year, you know, and I'll tell you why it's going to be next year, because I don't know if you believe it to happen this year. 8 of Swords is imprisonment, restriction, isolation. So there's a part of you, Sharan, that's saying, I'm definitely going to buy a house this year. But then there's a part of you that's going, what happens if I can't buy a house this year? You cannot manifest what you want in two different energies. Lack and then gain. It has to be gain, 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 all the way up to the top of the hill. And then you'll have it. You have to have one emotion for the thing that you're trying to manifest, and don't taint it with a negative way of thinking. Otherwise, there's going to be a delay to it. Did A said he saw me? What? Did A, Princess, did A, I'm trying to pin you up, but I can't, said he saw me like he did? Yes. Yes. The wake-up call, figuring out something. Answer to that question is yes. Amber, did I make the right choice getting... I'm going to say yes to that, man. Amber? Yeah. Whatever led you up to the point of getting a divorce means that you needed to get the divorce. There's no going back. If you go back, nothing has changed. No one is going to request a divorce unless it led up to... Well, I mean, it must have been so bad that you got to the point to get to the divorce. Yeah, I don't think you made a mistake. No. You stay in that relationship, self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation, blocks, blessings, deception, lies, betrayal, cheating, shady energy, taking all your energy and strength and dealing with somebody, I don't care if he's older than you, immature as fuck and money orientated. Did you make the right choice without the cards? I already said yes. I think you did the right thing, boo. Moving up and moving on. Is there a better job opportunity in June for Michelle, Angels, Guides, Loved Ones? Of course there is. I feel heavily burdened in the job that you're doing. If you're not doing a job, it's like something is going to come to you sooner rather than later. It just feels like, as I'm connecting to you, let go of the fears and the worries around a better job opportunity. The job will come for you. You're looking for the job is looking for you. It has to be a beautiful divine match, and it will happen when it's supposed to happen. 100%. It's going to come in sooner rather than later. It's going to come in sooner rather than later, boo. You don't worry about it. Jamelia, will my C card come this week? I got a yes, man. Yes. The Chariot, speed, necessary changes, taking action, a move, money, coins, what you put out, you get back in. Payback sub. Bitch. I got a yes with that one, sweetie. Sorry, my guides highlighted somebody's name. Where did you go? Will my former director... I didn't see the whole question. Will my former director what? Christina, will my former director propose to me a good place of work soon? Yes. You're going to have a couple of options. Don't lose your wits about you. Your energy is supposed to expand. The ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new. But it doesn't feel like you've just got one option. You've got a whole bunch of choices or options in your energy. I am seeing that in your... I'm seeing it's going to happen, sweetheart. Yes. Nadia, does A have romantic feelings for you? I'm doing a super fan live on Wednesday, just letting everybody know. I will post up what time I'll be going live. No romantic feelings. Probably an opportunist. Probably be with you to use you on some level. You need to move away from this person sooner rather than later. I don't like the energy around A, Nadia, but I can't tell you what to do. You're going to figure it out in the end by their actions, by the things that they do, by the things that they say. You're going to be like, yeah, nah, I don't like you. You'll figure it out. Will you get a good, stable job soon? Yeah, but there's too much heavy energy around you. Fears, worries, uncertainty, worrying about money, creating a block, taking a leap of faith, new beginnings to your blessing, absolute abundance, the Empress. You're going to have it. Changing the mindset. Changing the mindset, changing the way you talk, changing the way that you think, changing the way that you feel. There's some block here. That's going to take its toll on the energy, and it will delay what you're supposed to have. Trust your gut, your intuition, and your soul. The High Priestess energy with you is so tuned in and is so on point that if you're not listening to your intuition, you're listening to your ego instead of your intuition. You're going to create a block to your blessings. There's money and a masculine around you. There's absolute blessings in your energy. Sun, travel, relocation, holiday, material abundance, joyous outcome, success, victory. So much blessings, man. Get out of the way. So much blessings. Will Roger and Andrila get back together? Are you Andrila or no? I do think that Roger and this Andrila is going to get back together, but it's not good. Boredom, apathy, unfulfilled, you and or the person. The other person. Three of Swords is heartache, heartbreak, and cheating, and somebody not listening to their intuition. Do I think that you guys will get back together? Yeah. Do I like the energy around it? Hell no. Not my life, your life. Can't tell you what to do. Anything on love? There is a soulmate coming in. Not yet. You got to do some healing, divine. Look at that. There's a man and there's this lover's card, soulmate. You're supposed to meet this person, travel, relocation, or a holiday, but you need to have peace of mind, rest, recover, not look for the soulmate. The soulmate and you will come together in divine timing. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, in your energy, Gemini. You're supposed to have love, but not coming in yet because there's insecurities that needs to be dealt with. Will you conceive soon? Charm, naturally before August. I just feel like there might be a delay to the conceiving. There's a lot of physical healing or mental or spiritual healing that needs to be done. When that happens, you'll have a son. You'll have a child at some point. But it might not be just yet because there needs to be some mental, physical, or spiritual healing that needs to be done. Does Marco see you as more than a friend? Winter. Yes. Will Marco make moves? Slow to movement. Not anytime soon. A delay. Yes, this person does see you in that light. Will they talk about it? Probably not. Probably means that you're going to have to make a move. All right, guys, I need to go. Well, my piss has now turned into wanting to have a shit. So I'm going to have to go before I shit my pants. I will be back on Wednesday for my super fans, and I'll be back and do an open live probably on Friday for you guys. If I didn't get to you today, I will get to you guys because I'm working tomorrow. I've got a bunch of clients and I've got a meeting, and then I've got Wednesday free for my super fans. Then I got Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday for you lot. Thank you to my moderators. I couldn't do this without you guys. Please remember, this is my only TikTok. I have over 100,000 followers and I only follow 28 people. I'll never reach out to you. If somebody with my face is reaching out to you, that isn't me. That is a scammer. Block, report, and delete that person. I will never message you or reach out to you. If you want a private paid reading with me, my email address is on the main page of my TikTok, and I also have my email address on Instagram, and I'm verified on Instagram. Again, I will never reach out to you. I'm going to do my very best to post this live up on my YouTube if there's no technical difficulties. I love you. God bless you. See you soon. Bye, guys. Bye.